Kilgore, plus numerous other stations. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are glad to have you here tonight. Game 9 of the season, of the regular season for the Kilgore Bulldogs. Hello, as you can tell, I am not Doug Smith. I am Jason Smith. And joined tonight, we've got Mr. Alan Clark up here with us. We got Don Hedricks down on the field. We'll go down to him here shortly. And right now, we are joined by Mr. Steele Chitwood, who has a message for everybody he wanted to share. What you got, Steele?
Go Dogs!
All right. Excellent. Well done, sir. Thank you, Mr. Steele. We appreciate you joining in with us up here. It is a beautiful night for football. It is a Thursday night, something we don't have to do very often, but with the anticipation of weather coming into the area, Kilgore and Palestine agreed to go ahead and move it up. Lots of games throughout the district and across East Texas have moved up just for this reason. And so we want to make sure that everybody's listening in. We should have a pretty good listening audience today because lots of things going on a Thursday night. And so we're glad to have you with us. Don's down on the field. We're going to take you down to Don. What's it feel like down there?
Well, welcome to Thursday Night Football. It's 72 degrees, and if you look at the flags on the end zone, not a breeze blowing at all. Low humidity. It feels very comfortable down here. I tell you what, the Kilgore fans turned out again, the red everywhere. And look across Palestine, I counted 27 fans in the stand for Palestine. So anyway, it's a great night for football. Guys, I've seen a bunch of Raging Red Broadcasting hats in the stands. I'm going to come up and give some more away.
We appreciate it, Don. Be careful coming back up here. As Don makes his way up here, got Mr. Alan Clark joining me here in our Glenn and Debbie Phillips pregame show. We apologize for a little tardiness on the air. We were having some trouble getting the call to get started, but we are rocking and rolling now. And like I said, we've got Mr. Alan Clark. Alan, this is a game you come into, you almost look at it kind of like a trap game. You've got a team coming in Palestine that has not won a game all season. They've got nothing to lose and everything to gain by beating Kilgore. Kilgore needs this win. If I'm not mistaken, with this win, Kilgore should secure the #1 seed in district. And as long as you're number 1 or 2 in your district, you're hosting a playoff game week 1. So this is huge for Kilgore.
Those are my calculations as well, Jason, and you're right. Palestine, when they got off the bus, they look like a football team. They very physical, or they look very physical, big, athletic. But like you said, they've 0-8 or 0-9 this year, so they have started off very, very slow this year. But here they come out of their tunnel. If you look at the Palestine offense, they are averaging, or their junior quarterback is 35 for 69 for 374 yards. So, that's kind of a game for Case and Henry.
Case and Brooks. Last week he had over 300 yards in the game by itself. So.
He's had 3 TDs and 5 interceptions. Their leading rusher, it looks like, is Braylon Beckworth for 93 attempts for 376 yards and 4 TDs. So you could say they've been struggling on offense the whole year. If you look at our defense, man, pretty strong. They start out. They have 3 fumble recoveries, 10 interceptions, 20 turnovers on downs, and they're allowing 12.6 points a game.
And Alan, that's even with the 29 they allowed last week
at Lindale.
And that
yes,
shows you what that did bring that average up a few tenths of a point, and but still didn't make that big of a difference. So yeah, those numbers for that Kilgore defense are very, very stout, and the offense came alive last week as well. And you've got some offensive numbers that are starting to look pretty good for Kilgore, especially after last week.
I do. Case and Brooks has passed 165 times and with 115 completions for a total of 1,502 yards and 18 TDs. Once again, we're 7-1 for the year, 4-0 for the in the district. We're led by junior Rayshawn Williams, 138 attempts, 1,066 yards and 8 TDs. Also, we've got the stalwart Isaiah Waters, has 42 attempts and 175 yards, and he's one of those you throw in there when you want 3 or 4 yards because he's definitely going to get it.
Absolutely. As we continue with our Glenn and Debbie Phillips pregame show, Don has made his way up into the press box. We've got about little under 4 minutes left to go for the kickoff game. 7 o'clock, early start tonight. Again, kids still got school tomorrow. People still got work tomorrow, so they're trying to get everybody in. You hear the Kilgore band bringing the team out onto the field. Now that Don's made it up here in our Glenn Denny Phillips pregame show, I want to let you know that these caps are going to be available at Eagle Eye Firearms afternoon on Monday, thanks to Brad Clark and his wife for their continued support of these broadcasts. But Eagle Eye Firearms afternoon on Monday. Remember, when you text in your full name. Don't just assume we have you in our contacts. We need a full name, first and last name. And again, Don will have these at Eagle Eye Firearms out there on FM 1252 afternoon on Monday. Be sure to tell Brad Clark and the folks out there how much you appreciate their support of these broadcasts. Here's the number, 972-822-7769. Again, 972-822-7769. We're going to give 6 caps away. When we've got those first 6 names, then we'll cut it off, and we'll get those names in here. Like I said, Alan's got the phone back there. He's taking the names as they come in right now. Don's made his way back up here. And, Don, as far as weather, you can't ask for much better this time of the year.
Weather.
It's so perfect.
And what makes it nice is the low humidity. It feels really, really comfortable out on the field.
You look here in the south end zone, only one flag's moving, but it's kind of hard, almost kind of like it's swirling a little bit down there, not really truly
There's not
out of the
enough
north.
wind to make any difference with the kickers whatsoever, especially the Kilgore kickers.
Yeah, I was watching the punter for Palestine, and I think he was averaging about 17 yards a punt, so they may not punt at all. Captains have made their way out on the field out there for Kilgore. Rayshawn Williams, Kason Clayton, Maddox Wright, and Takurin White. They've made their way out there on the field. We'll get you the names of those. Kilgore this week in the red jerseys with the white pants, something we hadn't seen in a long time for them. The referees had the coin toss. We'll see what happened here. We'll get the results of that.
As usual, no trend this year. Kilgore won the toss. They said, we'll take the ball first.
Yep. So as you heard Don mention, Kilgore won the toss and elected to receive. So Kilgore will start the game. Got about a minute to kick off. Allen still taking names there. How close are we, Alan, on the caps? We are done. That is it. So no more cap winners. We'll have our national anthem here. So you hear announcer Mark Freed. We'll give those cap winners here in a minute, but we're going to take you down for our national anthem. There you have it, folks. Our Kilgore band honoring America under the direction of Mr. John Giertner. Want to also recognize the band. They had their competition earning a 2 mark at their marching contest. Great job by the band. Don's got those cap winners. We're about to wrap up our Glenn and Debbie Phillips pregame show. Don, who do we have?
Okay, these are the winners for tonight. Larry Hardy, Braxton Green, Patrick Ingram, Larry Reeves, Brian Cole, and Renee Timms Davis. All right, once again, Larry Hardy, Braxton Green, Patrick Ingram, Larry Reeves, Brian Cole, and Renee Timms Davis. So go out there to Brad at Eagle Eye Firearms and visit with him and look at his inventory and talk to him what he offers and get you a free hat nice people out there, good folks.
Again, you'll be able to pick those up after noon on Monday at Eagle Eye Firearms. Kilgore Special Teams Unit making the way out, going deep to receive the kickoff. Dre Sanders along with Takieran White, they're going to be deep. Kicking off for the Palestine Wildcats, Colt James, the senior kicker. This is something Donna Allen and I were talking about in the pregame. It's not very often we see a roster for another team be shorter than ours. This is the first time, I think it may have happened this season. Palestine does not have a big team out there, but they are very, very young. Lots of sophomores out there.
Yeah. And it's a good-looking team. A lot of physical-looking athletes out there for Palestine.
James set to kick it off. And he onside kicks it. Kilgore does a great job of getting it, and the player's still trying to run with it. I want to say that's Isaiah Waters. Try to get that number checked. That it was number 6, David McGowan, and he recovered.
Boy, he was real close, Jason, to breaking that one out. Kilgore's going to start, at the 47-yard line.
So
Big gamble by Palestine. All it did is cut the field really short for the Kilgore Bulldogs.
As you heard, Don, that Kilgore will start this drive from their own 47, so 53 yards to go. Don Allen made mention just before we got started, right before the kickoff. This is a team game last year that when Kilgore played Palestine, there were 21. It was 21-0 Kilgore, and the offense hadn't been on the field yet.
Yeah, I remember that. I was home not feeling well and listened to it on the radio.
Empty backfield for Kason Brooks. He's lone player in the shotgun. He looks it, throws it on a slant to Tyler Jonigan, and he's going to be right at the yard to gain.
I believe he's going to get that one.
They're going to give him exactly 10 yards on that first pass play, and that's an easy first down, and now you've got it in Palestine territory.
Boy, that is precision. Pass, throw, run, blocking, everything worked. All 11 people for the Bulldogs did exactly what they were supposed to do. 10-yard gain. Well, they got second down, but they are moving the chain. So
first down, Kilgore.
Ball at the 43. Kilgore takes it on the end around, handed off, and that play is not going anywhere. Tried to give it on the, not really an end around, more of a jet sweep. Handed it off to Dre Sanders. And no gain on that play.
Reverse. Taken down by number 5, Ashton.
It's going to bring up 2nd and 10. In at running back is Isaiah Waters. You've got Jacqueline Sheffield Alver in a slot. Tyler Jonigan on the far side of the field. Kilgore moving north to south, left to right on your radio dial, as Mr. Clark has reminded me. 2 receivers split both sides. Kaysen calls for it, takes it, hands it to Waters over the right tackle. He's going to pick up some positive yardage. He hasn't gone down yet. He's spinning. And if it's this side,
he's going to get this one on the other side is going to get him 9 yards. Yep. On that carry, and that was a whole lot like the looks like the Eagles there. It looked like a little tush push. The entire offensive line had a hold of him, pushing him ahead. So 3rd and 1 after the 9-yard gain.
Zarek Hall checking into the game. Usually lines up as a fullback or an H-back. Also checking in, number 11, Trey Hutchinson. He lines up in the backfield. He actually lines up in the fullback position. Hall goes to a tight end position. Waters in an I formation. Handoff. Waters has got the first down easily. They're going to move the chains. Taking it from the 33. It's going to be about a 6-yard gain on that carry for Waters, and another first down.
Kilgore started onside kick by Palestine, recovered by Kilgore at the 47, and now they're just moving the ball right down. 1 pass play, 3 run plays. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line of Palestine.
Hall at the H-back. Waters stands to the left of Brooks, who's in a shotgun. Man coming in motion is White. He's looking for White across the middle. It's a long play to develop. He's going to have White available, or he's going to have to throw it. And he's going to end up being tackled, looks like right back, maybe a 1-yard gain for
Brooks.
Brooks.
Looks like a 1-yard gain. He ran about 50. But most of it was east and west, and he got 1 yard heading south. So brings up 2nd and 9 for the Kilgore Bulldogs. Just underway here in the first quarter. This game starting early, 7 o'clock tonight. So no score so far. Kilgore's first possession of the ball game.
Kilgore with 4 receivers to the left. Play clock's getting down to 10. Brooks is still trying to figure out the play. Graves is on the near sideline here near us, one-on-one. He's got no safety over the top. 4 receivers left. Just get it off. Going to look on a quick pass play out in the flat to Graves. And that's going to pick up,
Pass complete to number 4.
looks like maybe four yards for to Leon Graves on that pass play.
Well, Palestine's showing some defense here, Jason.
Kilgore with 3rd and about 6. Need this first down to keep the drive alive. We've had almost 4 minutes already off the play clock on this drive. Waters stands to the right of Brooks in the backfield. Split receivers left and right. Brooks calls for it, fakes the handoff to Waters. He's looking, and he threw it to the wrong player. And Palestine is intercepted, and he's got some lane and he's got some speed. But Leon Graves is going to stop him. Great job by Graves catching up. But unfortunately on that pass play, Don, I'm not going to call the receiver's name, but somebody was not on the right page. Receiver was running a go route. Brooks was looking for a hitch, and Brooks threw the ball, and the Kilgore player just kept on running, and it went right to number 5, Ashton Cook, for Palestine, and now Palestine's going to take over right at midfield.
Right at midfield, Jason. And I tell you what, that was nearly 4 minutes used on that drive by the Kilgore Bulldogs. Really an ugly play on the interception, but Palestine gets it, runs it back to midfield. 1st and 10 Palestine with 8:01 to go in the first quarter. No score by either team.
Well, it looks like Palestine's actually going to run the same player that just made the intersection. Looks like he may be lined up at quarterback, Ashton Cook. Player comes in motion. He's going to take it, check that, throws it out into the flat to the man that came in motion, number 11. He's got a first down. He's broke a couple of tackles. Kilgore still hasn't got him down. He still hasn't gone down. And finally, after about a 25-yard gain, finally brought down, actually lined up at quarterback is number 9, Landon Brown. And he's going to pick up from the 50 all the way down to the 25, a 25-yard pass and catch.
Well, I tell you what, you can throw records. You're dealing with high school kids, Jason. You can throw records out the field. And I told you, Palestine looked like a bunch of athletes, and they're looking really good right now. They look good on defense, on the interception. Now they're moving the ball offensively. First down for Palestine at the Kilgore 25-yard line.
So back there at quarterback is Landon Brown. He's got a single set back next to him to his left. He's going to hand it off to number 1 over the left-hand side, Braylon Beckworth. Kilgore stops that immediately, and it's going to only be a 1-yard gain. Kilgore defense better be ready. And Don, we noticed this. Al and I were talking about it. You do have some kids that have been moved up, trying to get some experience, and so you've got some substitutes that normally aren't out there playing. And you've got to be ready when you're called upon. And
well, the 1-yard gain by Palestine makes it 2nd down and 9 at the 24-yard line of the Kilgore Bulldogs.
Again, Palestine's got a slot over to the right, H-back to his left. Brown in the shotgun takes it. He's going to be looking. He's looking to throw it to that tight end. He actually ends up throwing it back across the field for a very, very short gain. Looks like maybe a 2-yard gain. Try to get the number who caught that pass.
To number 13, Jaden Oliver.
You heard Mark Free, Jaden Oliver out there in the slot, sat down after about a 2-yard pass play. Going to bring up 3rd and 7 for Palestine.
Well, the linebackers for Kilgore, Jason, started to call you Doug. I apologize, but anyway.
It'll happen tonight, I promise
They read
you.
that one well, came back, made the stop for the 2-yard gain. 3rd and 7 for Palestine.
Brown stands in the shotgun as he has been so far all night. He's got a single setback to his right. Takes it, hands it to that guy. No, check that. He keeps it himself. He pulls it, and he's going to pick up good yardage.
Yeah, he's not going to get there, but he's going to be close. He's going to need about a yard and a half.
Yeah, he needed 7, and he got 6. So Brown with a 6-yard play. And Don, I promise you, like I said, watching the punter for Palestine, they're not punting this football.
Yeah, 4th and 1.
And I don't know if they'll kick it either.
4th and 1 for the Palestine Wildcats.
The kicker, Colt James, when I was looking at stats earlier this week, has only attempted 1 field goal all season. So 4th and 1 from the Kilgore 16, 5:20 left to go in the first quarter. Kilgore jumped offside, free play, but the refs blew it dead, which Palestine and Brown did exactly what they want to do. If I'm Coach Reyes, Don, I'm mad.
You bet.
But
I agree with that.
I think because contact is made, they had to blow it dead. But it's going to be a 5-yard penalty and an automatic first down. waiting to hear the call.
Offsides on the defense. 5-yard penalty.
It gives Palestine their second first down of the drive, and the ball is at the Kilgore 11-yard line.
Kilgore defense got to hold up right here. Ball at the 11. Brown in the shotgun. Stands with the back to his back, and this time it is balls out,
Yeah.
balls out.
I think
And I think, no, Palestine did recover. So actually going to lose 2 yards on that play.
On the play, recovered by number 55, Braylon Johnson.
That was almost first turnover of the game. I believe Cameron Christian in there immediately when that in fact, he almost took the handoff, Don. He does a great job of timing those plays. 2nd and 12. They don't have to get a touchdown to get a first down.
Yeah, they get to the 1-yard line, they'll have another set of downs.
Beckworth in the backfield. He takes it. They're looking on a fade route to the end zone. Kilgore, great defense. Want to make sure Tyler Jonigan back there in coverage did a fantastic
and
job.
that's what you do. A defender has to read the eyes of the receiver, and that's what he did. Turned around just in time, put a hand up, knocked the ball down, incomplete. 3rd down, and about, really we'll call it 3rd down and 12 for Palestine.
Yeah. Palestine can get a first down at the 1 of Kilgore, and you know they're going to go for it. You've got a chance here to take a early lead on the one of the best teams in the state. You're going to take the chance. I would almost guarantee it for Coach Reyes. Brown in the backfield along with Beckworth takes it, throws it out. Man, wide open. Kilgore playing deep off. Deep coverage. Going to take it from the 13 down to the 5.
Once again to Savoy Martin.
You heard that pass went to Savorian Martin, number 2. It's going to be a 7-yard pickup, but it's going to bring up 4th and 4 for Palestine. Big play right here.
The down marker shows 3,
Well,
but I've got 4.
And
they're
they
going
are
to
going to
attempt a
kick.
field goal.
So Colt James is coming on to attempt a 22-yard field goal attempt. There's the snap, the hold. It is hooking hard left, but he does get it through. And it's through the uprights. So our score, with 3:37 left to go in the first quarter, Palestine 3, Kilgore 0. We'll take a break and we'll be back.
The Cap House will embroidery almost everything.
Yeah, right. My belt?
Yep.
How about my shoes?
Yep.
T-shirts?
Yep.
Bags?
Yep.
Your purse?
Yep.
My jacket?
Yep.
How about our blankets?
Yep.
Towels? How about the kids' baseball uniforms?
Yep.
How about my jersey?
Yep.
Football uniforms?
Yep.
Okay, I got it. They'll embroidery just about anything.
903-986-9336.
What was that?
903-986-9336.
I'm sorry, I missed it. One more time.
903-986-9336.
At Veribank, we celebrate
Cap House,
businesses
a
who are
little
made
out
in
of the way,
Texas.
but what
In the
they-
90s, Mike Clements had a vision for Energy Weld Fab, an oil and gas processing equipment company. Over the years, they've expanded into a 40-acre campus with products that are used worldwide. But their focus has always been driven by personal relationships. For commercial banking
They are not holding back. We talked about it in the pregame. Palestine has nothing to lose in this game,
Right.
Don.
Absolutely.
Rayshawn Williams now in at tailback. He's back there with Brooks. Got stacked receivers to his right, single receiver to his left. Brooks calls for it, takes it, throws it out to White in the flat. He's got one man to beat. He gets around him. He slowed him down, but he's still going. Still going. Another cutback. Another cutback. Touchdown to Kieran White from 50 yards out. That is just a great play and some great blocking over here on the sideline. Didn't get the number who was making that block out front. It may have been Graves, but a 50-yard catch and run for Kieran White. With 2:37 left to go. Jimenez on to try the extra point, left-footed kicker. There's a snap, the hold, the kick is up, and it is good. Our score with 2:37 left to go in the first, Kilgore 7, Palestine 3. We'll be back in a moment.
Energy Wildfab manufactures a complete line of oil and gas equipment, as well as fabrication of custom vessels, piping, and structural steel. We are located on Highway.
Let's go! The sports medicine experts from physician-owned Baylor Scott & White Texas Spine Joint Hospital are excited to support another year of Kilgore High athletics. Achieve better health, better performance, and better results. We're focused on excellence every day for patients, athletes, and Bulldogs.
Privacy, chain link, ornamental or barbed wire to custom metal gates and entrances. They are there to help. If you have residential or commercial fencing issues, they have the knowledge and experience to provide the solutions you need. Fully insured, locally owned and operated. Call CFF at 903-522-1267. That's Chavez Fabrication and Fencing. Proud supporters of the Kilgore Bulldogs and Raging Red broadcast.
Back out to Henry St. John Stadium. We'll give you that scoring summary. Reyes kicks it deep, and the receiver smartly, very wisely, calls for a fair catch. Palestine not going to attempt it like Lindale did and learn the hard way, but they're going to call a fair catch. Don, what was the drive on that one?
Drive took exactly 1 minute. 2 plays, a run play, a 50-yard pass play. Kilgore puts it on the board, extra point good. 1 minute and 0 seconds on that drive.
Actually, Don, we have that wrong. It's actually a 51-yard pass play because we lost 1 yard on the run before, so a 51-yard pass play. But Palestine now with their second drive of the first quarter, taking over at their own 25-yard line. Brown stands in there at quarterback along with Beckworth to his left. Split receivers both sides. Takes it. He's looking to Beckworth. He throws back across the formation. Almost intercepted there. It was caught by Savorian Martin, but it is going for absolutely no gain.
Yeah, that was really, really close to a pick six. 6 points for Kilgore Bulldog defenders all over the receivers.
Yeah. Kilgore's coaches picking up on that. They're going to see that and start to anticipate that throw. He's done it several times, Don. He'll look to one sideline, then he turns around
he
actually throws it back across.
He acted like his primary receivers to the left, threw it back to the right for no yardage.
Only bad thing about that play, it takes a long time for him to develop. Stacked receivers, both left and right. Brown takes it. He's going to run it, and he's got one-on-one. Isaiah Waters slows him down, and he is finished off by Lakelion Graves. Not before he picks up, looks like about 3 yards on the play. See where they end up spotting it. And it is going to be a 3-yard run for the quarterback, Brown. But he definitely paid the price because Lakelion Graves nailed him right before he got out of bounds. 1:24 left to go. Kilgore leads it 7-3 here in our first quarter. Fast-paced first quarter. You expect that on a Thursday night game. People wanting to get this game going, get these kids home. Split receivers both left and right. Brown in the shotgun, 3rd and 7. Don, wasn't understand why I didn't see any flags. And Kilgore, that ball way underthrown, and it is intercepted by check that, Jacqueline Sheffield with an interception. I want to say that's about his 4th, maybe 5th on the season. But that ball was just majorly underthrown. And Don, we were about to say, to us it looked like procedure because all the receivers took off before the ball was snapped.
They sure did, Doug. That, Jason, excuse me, that was definitely an offsides, was not called. But I'm glad they didn't call it. Kilgore gets the interception and will take over at their own 40-yard line.
So another great field position starting for Kilgore at their own, Don say, at their own 40-yard line. Williams in the backfield along with Kason Brooks. He's got a slot to his right, one receiver to his left, takes it, hands it to Williams over the left side, letting the block develop. He cuts it back. He's got one man to beat, and great job of open field tackling, but not before Williams picks up 11 yards on the carry.
Yeah, he needed 10. He got 11 and another first down just across the midfield. Ball at the 49-yard line. No, right at the 50-yard line.
Substituting into the game for Kilgore, Jaden Pastor, offensive lineman. Had a helmet come off, Allen said. We've got slot receivers to both sides. Williams in the backfield with Brooks. Takes it, hands it to Williams, this time over the right side. He makes one cut, makes one guy miss. He's going to pick up good yardage on first down. Going to give him about 7 on that carry. Great job by the offensive line, Don. They're moving some folks up front. Kilgore, no hurry. 25 seconds. They do have to run one more play, I believe. I believe there's about a 1 second differential in the play clock and the game clock. So Kilgore will have to snap it one more time before the end of this first quarter. Brooks in the shotgun, takes it, throws it to Graves out of the flat. He makes one man miss. He is going to be right past the line to gain. Oh! And Kilgore is going to get another 15 yards. Don't know what was going on, but Savorian Martin, way after the play was over, threw Graves to the ground. And I tell you, I don't know if the ref was going to throw the flag, but unfortunately, luckily for Kilgore, Fuller was standing right there. It's a 4-yard pass play to Graves that picked up the first down, but you're going to get another 15 yards in addition to that. So this ball's should end up, ball's at the 39, should end up all the way down.
Well, I missed the action. I don't know what happened. I just saw.
Well, when Martin got up, he had a hold of Graves' leg. Now, I don't know if he really threw him or if Graves was working on an Academy Award, but he did the right thing. If someone touches you after the play, act like somebody killed you and fall down.
Invite you to check out what's new. Their 3 locations are now under one roof. This 39,000 square foot shop and showroom carries the best outdoor power equipment, including Gravely and Exmark mowers, Echo Power equipment, and the best small engine shop in East Texas. HD Hydraulics for equipment sales and service. They can design and fabricate special orders, make custom hoses in-house, and more. If your work involves hydraulics, HD either has it, can find it, or will make it. Tell them how they can help you at the Traffic Circle in Kilgore.
Owners Jackie and Vicki Clayton have been taking care of people and feeding them with 43 years experience in the convenience store business. So when you're looking for snacks or lunch on the go, Clayton's Get and Go offers a vast selection of your favorite snacks and soft drinks. We carry freshly brewed tea, coffee, and other cold drink options, along with carry-home food to cook or bake at your convenience. That's Clayton's Get and Go, proud sponsor of Raging Red Broadcast.
Back out to RE St. John Stadium. Kilgore, they're still trying to get this ball placed in the right spot.
But the officials stepped it off. Both teams had gone to the other end of the field. They stepped it off, put the ball down, picked it up, then went to the opposite end to reset it at the 24. First and 10 for the Bulldogs. A new 12 minutes on the board. Kilgore leading 7-3.
Brooks in the shotgun. He's got a slot to his right, single receiver to his left. Ray Williams stands to his right in the backfield. Kilgore now moving from south to north. He looks to Jonigan on a slant route, well covered by Don Brooks out there in coverage on Jonigan. Just a great job in coverage. There was nowhere to put that ball, but Brooks smartly puts it out in front of him, puts it in the one spot it could be caught if it was, but other than that, avoid the turnover, and it's going to be a 2nd and 10.
Yeah, some of the fans yelling they wanted interference. Jason, that was just a good defensive play by Palestine. Incomplete, 2nd down and 10, once again from the Palestine 24-yard line.
Sheffield checking into the game. Some confusion by the players. They're trying to figure out Kilgore's going to have to use a timeout here. It's already 4 seconds left on the play clock. Ball at the Kilgore 24-yard line. And there you have it. Their timeout is signaled by Coach Fuller. While they take a moment, we're going to take a break, and we'll be back.
I am Joey Wright.
I have a grandson starting grad school. He was in need of a new vehicle, and their credit union service and rates were fantastic. Probably the least painful loan I've ever secured in my life. I even got a hug my first visit to the credit union. They're just wonderful people to do business with. You won't find a better bunch of folks. At Credit Union of Texas, you're not just a number, you're family.
Therapeutic optometrist and optometric glaucoma specialist. That's Kilgore Eye Care Center at 1100 Stone Road, an original radio sponsor supporting the Bulldogs for 50 years. Give them a call at 903-983-2020. That's 983-2020.
Back out to Ari St. John, 2nd and 10. Brooks looks, he's thrown it on a quick slant to actually check that. It was just a quick, looked like trying to set up a wide receiver screen to the Keeleon Graves with Sheffield out there blocking, but Palestine was ready. They're not going to allow that play to happen.
Hey, Jason, that was close to a pick six there. Palestine secondary, they're covering the Kilgore receivers just pretty well on this one. Two incompletes. That brings up 3rd and 10 for the Kilgore Bulldogs.
Yeah,
out of field goal range, right, theoretically, but Kilgore leading 7-3. They desperately need a first down.
Brooks with trips left. Williams stands to his left as well. He's got a single receiver up to his right. Takes it. He's looking left. He's found the man out in the flat who had unfortunately found Jonigan, who fell down, had to dive to make that catch.
But he's going to be close. He get about 9, I think.
Pass complete to number 10.
Yeah, he needed 10. So question is, will Kilgore kick it? And I'm going to say no. I'm expecting that tush push that we've seen with the substitution that just came in here. I expect to see Brooks up under center with Isaiah Waters along with Trey Hutchinson pushing him forward. Now check that. They actually do and turn and hand it to Waters. His helmet comes off, but he's got the first down. Well, I say that, Don. He is right at the line to gain. They had to get to the 14. Markers at the 14. And there's the signal. They are going to give him the 1-yard gain, and that will be enough for a first down.
Isaiah Waters on the carry.
Palestine thinking they got a fumble on the play. I guess it had already been blown dead, but they moved the chains of ball now at the 14-yard line of Palestine.
Waters' helmet came off on the play, I thought, but they let him stay on. Waters stays in the backfield. Brooks with 4 receivers in pattern. He's going to take off running to his right. He's being chased. He's got one behind him. He's got one in front of him and does exactly what he needed to do, Don. He got what he could and took it, takes it from the 14 all the way down to the 8. It's going to be a 6-yard gain for Casey Brooks.
Yeah, he wasn't going to beat him on the outside, so he just lowered his shoulder, turned up, went downhill straight up and gets 6 yards. Good run.
Kilgore
2nd down and 4.
Kilgore right back up to the line again in the shotgun. Here comes player in motion from left to right. This time Brooks taking on a design quarterback keeper, and he will go in almost untouched from 8 yards out. Casey Brooks for the touchdown. A nice sustained drive for Kilgore. Don will give us the time on that. About a 9-play drive that ends with an 8-yard run by Kason Brooks with 10:26 left to go in the first half. Jimenez on to try the extra point. There's the snap and hold. The kick is up, and it is good. Our score, Kilgore 14, Palestine 3. We'll take a break, be right back out here at R.A. St. John Stadium.
Gear Brothers is a family-owned and operated home services company that has operated in the Northeast Texas area for just over 20 years. We're an amazing company because we are perfectionists in our labor. Our technicians ensure that customer service is 100% the priority, and we wouldn't expect a customer to write a check unless they're satisfied with the service.
Backed by a 100% satisfaction guarantee, Good Brothers proudly provides East Texas with dedicated air conditioning and heating repair.
Soft coverage on there. Pass complete for about 6 yards out there to Colt Metters, his first catch of the game. Just what you want on first down, Don. Quick 6 yards. Brings up second and short.
Yeah, 6 is a really good positive yardage on first down. Second and 4 makes your options, gives you more options on the offensive call.
Ball at the Palestine 31-yard line. Split receivers to the left and the right. Brown in the shotgun takes it. He looks. He's going to throw it out here into the flat to the slot receiver, and this play goes nowhere.
No gain.
They're actually going to give 0 yards on that play. Pass was completed to C.J. Jones, but it goes for no gain. Brings up 3rd and 4 for Palestine. 10 minutes left to go here in the first half.
Graves and Waters and Kason Clayton. Excellent job covering the pass. 3rd down and 4 for Palestine. 9:50 to go in the first half.
Palestine taking their time with this play. They've got 10 seconds left on the play clock. See if they get it off in time. They've got just about got set. Split receivers, slot on both sides. Kilgore coming after it. The offensive line did not move. Kilgore was coming after. Brown tries to throw it out of bounds, and he does. He got outside the pocket, but Kilgore is going to get called for roughing the passer on this, and they're going to get a 15-yard penalty and a first down for Palestine. You'll hear it from the referee. Had some trouble with his mic so far this evening. Well, unfortunately, the referee's speaking in Morse code, so go ahead and translate that. It was roughing the passer on Kilgore, and it is going to be a 15-yard penalty. Takes the ball all the way down to the 46 of Palestine. Kilgore lets Palestine out of a hole on that one.
Yeah, they're going to give Palestine another first down, going to be up close to midfield.
And Don, I didn't see the play, but I know Kilgore player was in pursuit trying to chase him down. Looks like new quarterback in the backfield, number 18. He takes it, hands it off over the left side, check that to right side, to Braylon Beckworth. And actually, it's the quarterback we thought would start the game. No game on that run.
Yeah,
quarterback Noah Hutchinson with the carry on that play.
Yeah, he ran into the steel wall of the Kilgore defense.
And number 5, Isaiah Waters.
So Palestine bringing in their second quarterback, Hutchinson. Sticking with Beckworth primarily in the backfield as they have most of the season. But now they've got second and long from their own 46-yard line. Easily could see them go 4 down territory on this. Hutchinson in the backfield. Single slot on to his right side, and the coach did not think the play was going to get off. Reyes came running in. It was close. I think they were going to let him get the play, but it ends up being a timeout. While they take a timeout, we'll take a break with them. Be right back.
Kilgore Tire Center is
Ready for a medical career? The brand new Torrance Health Science Education Center at Kilgore College offers licensed vocational nursing, associate degree nursing, radiologic science, and physical therapist assistant. Study in a state-of-the-art facility co-located with an operating ER and healthcare center. Enroll today.
Business insurance needs since 1923. As an independent insurance agent, they can shop your insurance with companies like Travelers, Safeco, Hartford, and Progressive. You may call Bobby Bean, Harvey McClendon, or Tisha Martin at Laird Insurance Company at 984-5000 or on the web at lairdins.com.
Brown back at quarterback. That didn't last very long for Mr. Hutchinson. Stands in the shotgun, takes it, throws it out in the flat to the slot receiver, just running a quick out route. It's going to be complete, going to pick up good yardage, 7 yards out there to DeAndre Turner.
Pass complete to number 11, DeAndre Truner.
Don, Kilgore giving a lot of respect to the speed of Palestine playing off of them. They're keeping everything in front of them, but when you pick it up at 7-yard chunks, you keep making first downs that way.
They spotted at the 46, going to be an 8-yard gain, 3rd down and 2 for Palestine. 8:20 to go here in the first half. Kilgore leading 14-3.
Palestine stacked receivers both left and right, and a quick timeout called. There was some confusion on that far sideline with the receivers. The Palestine will take their second timeout of the first half. We'll take a break with them. We'll come back. 8:14 left to go. Kilgore leading it 14-3.
Are you looking for a healthcare clinic that has low
I was down in the field working in the pasture trying to clean up. I get a call, says there's cars just pulling up out of nowhere, and lo and behold, a whole bunch of people with the credit union showed up. And then once they finished up with us, they went on down to the next house. I told my wife right then, I said, any business we can do with Credit Union of Texas. After that, I was like, that's who we're going to go with. At Credit Union of Texas, you're not just a number, you're family.
Annabeth and her staff serve up a wide selection of food, including tortas, enchiladas, gorditas, and of course burritos. Open Monday through Saturday from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. For breakfast and lunch, it's the Burrito Shop, who want you to know that they support Kilgore High School football. Go Bulldogs!
Folks, I am so sorry that commercial lasted a little long. I wish you could have heard what just happened. Palestine runs one play. Looks like it was a zone read between Brown and Beckworth. Brown decided to hold on to it, and I'm telling you, Don, he wished he'd have let go because he was met by Cameron Christian. He threw him backwards about 2 yards.
Oh, just picked him at backfield. I guess he could have run him all the way to the infield because he had a bear hug on him.
So Palestine is actually showing punt. James actually lined up to punt from the 50-yard line. Kilgore with 2 players deep. I'd watch for a fake here. Like I said, I've seen their punts so far this season, but Kilgore comes after it, and it comes away cleanly. It's fielded at the 19-yard line. LaKeon Graves, he takes it. He makes one miss. It's going to be a 31-yard punt for Colt James with about a 4. Check that, about a 6-yard return by LaKeon Graves, and Kilgore will get it at their own 25-yard line.
Well, special teams play such a big part in this game, and Kilgore just been solid, been extraordinary on special teams all year. Just have done a great job offensively and defensively. So Kilgore starts this next drive, 4th drive of the first half at their own 25-yard line. 7:19 to go in the half.
Brooks in the backfield along with Rayshawn Williams. He's got a slot to his right. Takes it, hands it to Williams over the left side. The player had a hold of him. Brooks able to break, check that. Williams able to break away. He's only going to pick up about 2 yards. That play just took a little too long to develop. The defensive lineman for Palestine, Don, got penetration, got a hold of Brooks, check that, Williams' jersey, and he just couldn't go anywhere.
McKinley.
Going to bring up 2nd and 8 at the 27 of Kilgore. 6:52 left to go. Trips to the right. Brooks in the shotgun along with Williams. Jonigan, the single receiver to the left. Takes it, fakes it, hands it on a,
almost a circus cat.
That was almost caught twice and almost intercepted. Just a quick seam route looking for Dre Sanders right up the middle. And Brooks definitely had that humming, and Sanders unable to catch it, but what was scary is the ball pops up in the air.
Sanders touched it, tipped it up. A defender touched it. Sanders almost got back under it for the second time, but it's still incomplete. 3rd down and 8.
Quick 3rd down for Kilgore. Brooks and Williams in the backfield again. Single slot to his right. Brooks with plenty of time. He's looking for Jonigan, and he just overthrows him. On that play, it looks like Jonigan, I don't know what the play call was. It looked like Jonigan slowed down like he thought it was coming to him sooner, and by the time he saw it, ball was just way too far out in front of him. And so Jimenez will come on to punt for Kilgore. I believe first punt of the night for Kilgore, if I'm not mistaken.
It is.
So Kilgore punting from their own 27-yard line. 6:36 left to go in the first half.
Punting for the Bulldogs, number 82.
Good snap. There's the punt. Good high spiral kick. Does not turn over. It does get a good bounce. It's going to run out a little bit further. And something has happened back here in midfield. We've got some pushing and shoving. Kilgore's player's helmet has come off. Don't know exactly what happened, but it does happen when you have these collisions on kickoff.
Well, when you have special teams, Jason, you got 2 teams running full speed. You're going to get some hard hits, and somebody for one team or the other decided they didn't like where they were hit.
Looks like a punt of about 45 yards for Jimenez with no return. Things get awfully chippy out there, Don. You got to worry about that.
Well, I don't see a flag. I don't see any yardage, so they're just going to say teams separate, play ball. Ball's going to be at the Palestine 28-yard line.
So that's where Palestine will take over with 6:23 left to go in the first half. We've had a couple of moments, Don. Referees better get control, and they better start throwing some flags. Kilgore late on the getting man in position, and it's a quick pass out there to number 3, Don Brooks.
It'll be close to 5 yards.
They got, yep, it's going to be exactly 5 yards on that pass play.
Gain of 5.
From Brown out there to Brooks.
2nd down and 5.
Ball at the 33-yard line of Palestine. Palestine breaks the huddle. They've got a slot receiver to both sides. Brown in the shotgun, calls for it. It's a direct snap that goes over the head. Brown misses it. Beckworth misses it, and then Brown finally falls on it. But it's going to be a big loss. Ball was at the 33. It now comes all the way back to Trying to see where they spot this down to the 25, so it's going to be an 8-yard loss on that play. Palestine lucky to recover.
Yeah, snap over the head of both.
Well, Don, I couldn't tell if there was supposed to be a direct snap to the backer going to Brown, but Brown's about 4 or 5 inches taller than the running back, so it easily went over the running back's head. There's snap. Blitz coming for Kilgore. Smartly pulls off, and it's intercepted by LaKeelion Graves. Great job by Graves on the interception.
Brown's pass. Intercepted by number 4, LaKeelion Graves. Out of bounds right at the 50-yard line.
Don, I want to give I can't overemphasize the smart play by Isaiah Waters on that play, Don. I don't know if you saw it. Waters came on a blitz from the outside, from the quarterback's blind side. Came on an outside blitz and was about to light Brown up, and right when Brown let go, he pulls up. Great physical control,
did not make contact,
and avoided the penalty. That was a great job. But another interception. Kilgore starts at the 50-yard line. Williams in the backfield along with Brooks. Slot receiver to his left. Takes it, hands it to Williams over the left side. Big hole. He's going to get big positive yardage. Going to pick up about 11 on the first carry from the line of scrimmage on this drive.
On the carry, tackled by Ashton Cook. First down.
Kilgore already right back up. They've seen something they want to exploit. Kilgore takes it, same play, except this time Williams has to bring it to the right, and there's nobody out there, but it is going to be a hold.
Yeah, that's
and, and unfortunately for the Kilgore player, I don't want to call him out, but that play was designed to go to the left. You're not expecting to have to block that long, and then all of a sudden here comes a running back around you when you thought the play's already gone the other direction. And so now it's a hold. So it looks like they should give him some yardage, maybe about 4 or 5 yards to pick up and mark it off from there. We'll see what the call is. Like I said, I'm expecting to see Holden out there.
Holding on the offense. Number 717. 10-yard penalty from the spot now. Still, first down.
So it's going to be a 4-yard gain for Rayshawn Williams. With that 10-yard penalty, he's going to back him up to the Palestine 45. Kilgore, again, hurrying up, trying to get, they've seen something they like. They've got stacked receivers left and right.
They'll bring up 1st and 16 for the Bulldogs.
Williams gets the handoff over the right side. He's going to pick up good yardage.
Rayshawn Williams on the carry once again. Tackled by a host of Wildcats led by number 32.
Good pickup for Williams on that carry. Picks up about 6, I think that's 7 yards, I think, on that run. Alan Clark back here with us, gives me the thumbs up, tells me that's correct. He's a banker. We got to trust him. So Kilgore now 2nd and 7 from the Palestine 37-yard line. Brooks in a shotgun with Williams. He's got a slot to his right. Palestine backs off a little bit. Handoff goes over to Williams over the left side this time. He's going to pick up good positive yardage.
Not enough for the first down, but he's not far.
Should be about a 4-yard gain. Going to bring up 3rd and about 2 for the Bulldogs. Don, from this distance, I'm thinking 4 downs. It would be a very, very long field goal from this distance. You're looking, if you picked up nothing, you're looking at a 48-yard field goal. To me, and a punt does you no good.
And get the first down. There's 3:40 to go. Eat up the rest of this half and put some more points on the board.
Kilgore with the slot receiver takes it, hands it to Williams. This time he's met in the backfield, and he's not going to go anywhere. Great job of penetration by number 22, Micah Taxley, and he is stopped for no gain. Something didn't just look right on that play, Don. The handoff was slow, took a long time to develop, and but like we said, we figured Kilgore with substitution. Waters now checking into the ball game, going to go in the backfield along with Zarek Hall. Slot to the right of Brooks. He's in the shotgun. He's got Sanders and Graves to his right, Jonathan to his left. Calls for it, takes it. He's rolling. He's looking back. Waters is wide open. Throwback pass to the tailback. Touchdown. 32-yard touchdown pass From Kason Brooks to Isaiah Waters, I'm telling you, Don, nobody thought that was coming. Nobody thought that pass play was going over there. And don't know if the clock keepers realize, but we still got the clock running down there, even though we should have had a stoppage. Still running. Still running. Well, I guess we're going to have a timed kick. Oh, we finally got it stopped. We've had a couple of extra seconds, so we're going to say that drive ended at 2:34. Jimenez on to try the extra point. Referee getting into position. Starting the play clock. Williams calls for it. Yep, and Don, we're going to have to add 5 yards. I won't give the player name, but Kilgore with a false start over on that right side, far right side of the line. I saw the player shift, so they're going to back it up 5 yards and retry this.
Well, with Reyes, the kicker, Jason, 5 yards.
5-yard penalty.
That's nothing for this guy. This young man really has a great leg.
So add 5 yards. Kilgore will try this from the 15-yard line. So a 25-yard extra point. Jimenez on to kick. Williams with the hold. The kick is up. And it is still good. Our score with 2:24 left to go in the first half. Kilgore 21, Palestine 3. We'll take a break and we'll be back.
National Wholesale Supply at 300 Southport Road carries a full line of plumbing supplies and fixtures. They feature Rinnai tankless water heaters along with Delta and American Standard faucets and fixtures. They also carry a complete line of Milwaukee tools. They're your local dealer for American-made Bradford White water heaters. National Wholesale Supply services both retail and wholesale customers. They also carry the Big Green Egg cookers for the ultimate cooking experience. National Wholesale Supply is a proud sponsor of the Kilgore Bulldogs Ragin' Red broadcast.
Hey, all you Bulldog fans, it's Kara Harris here, your local State Farm insurance agent. Our office is located at 701 North Kilgore Street, next to the Burrito Shop. You can call or text us at 903-984-0678 or check out our website, www.myetxagent.com. We'd love to hear from you. Go Dogs!
Ashton Cook.
Back out to R.E. St. John Stadium. Jimenez getting set to kick this off. I'll check that. Reyes getting set to kick this off. Apologize, Mr. Reyes. Don will give you that scoring summary after the kickoff. We'll see what Reyes does if he kicks it out of the end zone again. And he is going to kick it deep, and I can tell you right now it's going out of the end zone because the Palestine players stopped walking backwards. Don, what we have on that scoring drive?
Yeah, great offensive. 6 plays for the Kilgore Bulldogs. It ended with a 32-yard pass play on 4th down to Waters. From 32 yards out, 6 plays, took 2 minutes, 31 seconds. Point after was good. The score, Kilgore Bulldogs 21, Palestine 3.
So other district games going on. Want to make note of it. In the second quarter, Chapel Hill leading Pine Tree 21-14. That game has playoff implications. And also going on right now, Lindale and Maybank. Lindale up 42-0 on Maybank. Quick pass from Brown out into the flat to his wide receiver that was on the far sideline. Going to pick up solid yardage. 8-yard gain from Brown out there. To Savarian Martin.
Yeah, I'm like you, Jason. They're sure playing way far off, these receivers. And they're having that 5-6 yard completion just pretty consistently.
Yep.
Going to get about 8 on that one. 2nd down and 2.
Brown along with Beckworth in the backfield. Slot receiver to the right, single receiver to his left. Martin, he's going to take it. It's never a good sign. You heard the response from Allen. It's never a good sign when you turn to fake it, or if you're going to hand it off or fake a handoff and there's nobody there to fake it or hand it off.
There's a ghost back there, so you have to take it yourself. Going to lose a couple.
So they're going to lose 2 yards on that play. Going to bring up 3rd and 4th, and that takes us to our 2-minute warning. Kilgore leading 21.
and law enforcement. Eagle Eye Firearms, USA.
You heard the commercial for Eagle Eye Firearms. Don will give those cap winners again here in a minute, but that's where you'll be able to pick up, those of y'all that won caps, you'll be able to pick them up afternoon on Monday. Brown in the shotgun. Beckridge stands to his left. He's got a slot. Man comes in motion from right to left. He's looking for that gentleman. He's going to try to throw it deep instead. Kilgore in coverage. Couldn't tell, did the receiver catch the ball? I believe he did, but he was out of bounds. Actually, ball fell incomplete. It's going to bring up 4th and 4. Interested to see if Palestine will go for it right here. And we are seeing a change of personnel, so a lot of times indication they will not be going for it. Back out there to punt, Colt James. Sounds like a good Western name, Don. Colt James, so he's back there deep, ready to punt this. Back deep for Kilgore. You've got Sheffield and Graves. There's the punt. It's a line drive. It's going to be fielded at about the 33 of Kilgore. Check that. Dre Sanders fields it, and unfortunately he went the wrong direction. Total punt. We'll get the total on that punt. It's going to be somewhere around 40-something yards. Sanders able to field it. Kilgore actually lost 3 yards from that play where he fielded it at the 33, but Kilgore starts at their own 30-yard line. Waiting for Mr. Clark with the number on that kick, the yardage on that kick. 45-yard punt, Mr. Clark says. Kilgore takes over at their own 30-yard line with 1:43 and 2 timeouts. Brooks looking. It's going to be on a little wide receiver screen right over the middle. Great play. Sanders with the catch. And it's going to be a nice 15-yard pass play and a first down. Stops the clock long enough to move the chains. Kilgore definitely with plenty of time, Don, to score before this, before the half ends. Brooks in the shotgun, trips right. He takes it. He's looking right, throws it on a slant, and just led his man a little too far. Sanders had set that little miscommunication. Sanders thought it, I don't know if it was one of those where the receiver has an option. Sanders sat down because of the coverage. Brooks expecting him to keep on going, but either way it falls incomplete. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
And stops the clock. We don't have to use a timeout. 1:21 to go in the half.
Brooks takes it, throws it out wide, caught by Sanders. This time he catches, he stays in bounds, but he gets it into the other side of Palestine's field. A 12-yard pass play and another first down for Kilgore.
Clock stops long enough to move the chains. It's going to be he started at the 40. Looks like
43-yard line.
43-yard line of Palestine.
Trips to the left. Brooks in shotgun. Clock just passes under a minute. Brooks takes it. He's looking for that slant again. He's going to end up taking off running. And Don, I don't know if he fumbled it. They are showing a fumble.
Jason Brooks brought down in the backfield. There's a fumble on the play.
Waiting to see what the call is. Was he down?
Palestine's saying they have the ball, but no call from the official.
They definitely came up with it, and the signal is going to be 2nd down. And Coach Reyes is hot, and clock should still be running. Well, they blew it dead for what they thought possibly was a fumble while they're in coverage, so it should start immediately. No gain on the run for Brooks. Very, very fortunate right there. Ball at the 43 of Palestine. Clock's running. Reyes calls a timeout. Coach Reyes, and he is looking for the referee. This is not to talk to players, Don. This is to talk to the official. He has called him all the way over. And Don, I don't know if he's got a gripe. I tell you what happened on that last play. Instead of stepping away for a moment,
At Veribank, we celebrate businesses who are made in Texas. In the 90s, Mike Clements had a vision for Energy Weld Fab, an oil and gas processing equipment company. Over the years, they've expanded into a 40-acre campus with products that are used worldwide. But their focus has always been driven by personal relationships. For commercial banking needs, they partner with Alan at Veribank. Together, they share the values of family and making a positive impact on their community. If you want a community partner who's customer-focused, stop by your nearest Veribank.
Fortunate play, but a lot of time went off the clock, all the way down to 30 seconds. Ball at the 43 of Palestine. Should be second down, I believe. They've got the down marker wrong on the far sideline. It is second down. They've got it right on the scoreboard, wrong on the down marker. Kilgore still with one time. Should be, well, no, check that. Palestine took time, so Kilgore has plenty of time. You can throw this over the middle. The whole field is open. Brooks in the shotgun, calls Sanders back over to him, sends him back. Plenty of time. Slot receivers both sides. Brooks takes it. He's got Williams in blocking. He's going to get some pressure from behind. Takes it, throws it on a quick slant route to number 1, Braden Williams, and it's going to be an 11-yard gain and a first down to the 31-yard line.
Great pass. Very low pass, Doug. Jason, he went down,
already back running.
Laying on the ground, caught the ball.
Brooks, he can't take a sack here. Underthrows. Ball goes out of bounds harmlessly, but a lot of time went off that play clock. 14 seconds. You might have one or two more plays. At this point, I'd be looking to try to get Jimenez to try a field goal from here. Right now, you're at 31. That's a long 48-yard field goal. If you can pick up a first down, maybe get 10 yards, call quick timeout, that's what I'd be looking to run. 14 seconds. You got to tell Brooks, though, hey, if it ain't there, throw it away. You don't have time. And then we'll try a Hail Mary in the end zone. Graves and Sanders to the right. Williams and Jonigan to the left. Williams back there with Brooks. Three-man rush. They are not sending anybody. This play is taking way too long. It's going to throw it to Sanders, and probably the best thing that happened, that ball just fell incomplete. It was going to be way short of the first down.
Yeah, intended for Dre Sanders. He was double coverage on the play. Wouldn't have had anywhere close to the first down.
Yeah, Palestine had 8 men guarding 4, so they had plenty of help out there. You could double team everybody that way, Don. Kilgore, ball falls incomplete. 8 seconds left on the play clock. This is either got to be a very quick pass, try to pick up yardage, or it's got to be to the end zone. That's your only 2 plays here. Ball 31. Brooks looks, takes it, throws it to, I don't know who he threw it to. We had some miscommunication there on the sideline.
Yeah, intended for Jason Jonigan, but Jonigan looked up like he wasn't sure either.
Well, Jonigan looked at Graves like he thought it was going to Graves. Graves looked at Jonigan like it was going to Jonigan, and instead it went to nobody.
Yeah, 4.5 seconds in the half.
So Kilgore, this pass has to be to the end zone. No point throwing it short. Throw it all the way to the end zone. 4.5 seconds, as Don mentioned. Rusher coming from the other side. And he overthrows everybody. Kilgore fans thinking they might get a call on a late hit. Good no call by the refs there. And that is going to end our first half with a score. Kilgore 21, the Palestine Wildcats 3. We're going to get ready for our Veribank halftime show, and we'll be back in a minute.
Some people travel to Plymouth Rock, and when they get there, they discover it's really just a rock. You can save a lot of time and money by coming to Kilgore and visit the Texas Broadcast Museum. It's infinitely more interesting than a rock. Some people say it's one of the best museums they've ever visited. Find out for yourself. That's the Texas Broadcast Museum in downtown Kilgore. Open Fridays and Saturdays from 10 a.m. till 5 p.m. It's also a great place for your company's meetings, parties, or other events. Find us on Facebook or on the web. That's the Texas Broadcast Museum.
KDOK 1240 AM, 105.3 FM Kilgore, 101.9 Longview, 94.9 Chalk Hill, Lake Cherokee, and now 106.1 Henderson.
KDOK is also heard on KYZS 1490 AM and 95.7 Tyler.
Keeping it classic.
The Cap House will embroidery almost everything.
Yeah, right. My belt?
Yep.
How about my shoes?
Yep.
T-shirts?
Yep.
Bags?
Yep.
Your purse?
Yep.
My jacket?
Yep.
How about our blankets?
Yep.
Towels? How about the kids' baseball uniforms?
Yep.
How about my jersey?
Yep.
Football uniforms?
Yep.
Okay, I got it. They'll embroidery just about anything.
903-986-9336.
What was that?
903-986-9336.
I'm sorry, I missed it. One more time.
903-986-9336. The Cap House, a little out of the way, but what they put on will stay.
We're so happy to serve you here at East Texas Hardware and want to thank you for supporting our economy by shopping local. We're your hometown hardware store, and you can count on us to deliver personal service. East Texas Hardware is a part of the history of Kilgore. We care about our community, our relationships, and the future that we're helping to build. We're members of the Kilgore Chamber of Commerce and Rotary Club. Our focus is all about community involvement, and we proudly support many local charities, churches, youth sports, and the Kilgore Education Program. Kilgore's our home. It's a great place to work, live, and play. East Texas Hardware thanks you for shopping with us and for supporting Ragin' Red Broadcasting and the Kilgore Bulldogs.
Energy Wildfab manufactures a complete line of oil and gas equipment, as well as fabrication of custom vessels, piping, and structural steel. We are located on Highway 80 in White Oak, Texas. We have had a strong commitment to excellence for over 20 years. Our goal is to manufacture the best oil and gas processing equipment for our customers. Energy Wildfab, a name you can trust and a proud sponsor of the Kilgore Bulldogs and Ragin' Red Broadcasting.
At Chavez Fabrications and Fencing, or CFF, they specialize in all types of fencing needs, whether it's privacy, chain link, ornamental or barbed wire, to custom metal gates and entrances. They are there to help. If you have residential or commercial fencing issues, they have the knowledge and experience to provide the solutions you need. Fully insured, locally owned and operated. Call CFF at 903-522-1267. That's Chavez Fabrication and Fencing, proud supporters of the Kilgore Bulldogs and Raging Red Broadcasting.
HD Hydraulics invites you to check out what's new. Their 3 locations are now under one roof. This 39,000 square foot shop and showroom carries the best outdoor power equipment, including Gravely and Exmark mowers, Echo power equipment, and the best small engine shop in East Texas. HD Hydraulics, for equipment sales and service. They can design and fabricate special orders, make custom hoses in-house, and more. If your work involves hydraulics, HD either has it, can find it, or will make it. Tell them how they can help you at the Traffic Circle in Kilgore.
We're in our Vera Bank halftime show. The High Steppers down on the field for the famous father-daughter dance that they do every single year. We're going to step outside and let you have a listen to it. Great job by the Kilgore High Steppers under the direction of Miss Layson Perales. Great job by all the dads out there special shout out, see a couple out there, Mr. Chitwood, Mr. Bailey, representing for the old guys like myself and Alan up here, doing a great job out there. We are in our Vera Bank halftime show. You have stuff to do. Check items off your to-do list. Try to fit one errand in before you carpool to football practice, and hopefully find a little time to grab a coffee to get you through it all. At Vera Bank, our team is working hard too, to bring you the latest in high-tech, on-the-go banking tools, affordable financing solutions, and the personal attention you deserve. We get it. You need banking built for real life. Well, that is exactly what you'll find at Vera Bank. Genuine banking for genuine people. Come see for yourself and learn more at verabank.com. Vera Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Go Bulldogs from Vera Bank. And as always, we thank Mr. Clark and Vera Bank for their sponsorship of these halftime shows. You hear the announcer, Miss Gertner. She's out there announcing the twirlers as well as the band. We're going to take you down, let you hear their performance.
Senior, Taylor Hedman. Sophomore, Blair Blackman. Freshman, Allie Meadows. And sophomore, Bailey Glasgow. They will perform a special double flag baton routine to Taylor Swift's hit, I Knew You Were Trouble.
No. I'm not going to do that. Because you're going to be doing this interview.
And now, under the field direction of drum majors Brianna Tucker and Ivy Dowell, Kilgore ISD proudly presents the Ragin' Red Band from Bulldog Land. Our band's performance tonight will be the last time for our contest drill, including Vienna Philharmonic Fanfare, Queen City March, Joyce's 71st Regiment March, His Honor March, followed by the Ragin' Red Fanfare. Tonight we are recognizing our seniors for their last home game with the White Plumes. Thank you, seniors. for all your years of dedication and hard work.
job. You hear the applause from Kilgore, and it is well-deserved. Great job by the Kilgore band under the direction of Mr. John Giertner. As always, they do a fantastic job each and every week. We're in our Vera Bank halftime show. Kilgore leading 21-3 over the Palestine Wildcats. Football season is finally here. It's the time of the year when we cheer our hardworking student athletes on to victory. At Vera Bank, our team has been working hard too to bring you the latest in high-tech banking tools, affordable financing solutions, and the personal attention you deserve. If authentic relationship-based banking built for real life is your thing, we're here to help you create a winning game plan. Genuine banking for genuine people. Learn more and come see for yourself at Vera Bank or verabank.com. Vera Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Go Bulldogs from Vera Bank. And we are in our Vera Bank halftime show. I'm about to step aside for a second, and we're going to bring in Miss Millicent Tenney here to talk about a great event that's coming up here in the next couple of weeks. Alan's going to be interviewing her, so I'm going to hand it off to Alan and get Miss Tenney set up. So, Alan, take it away. It is all yours.
Well, we're going to have the wonderful Millicent Dickey Tenney sit down with us here in a minute. It looks like we've got about 9 minutes and 50 seconds to discuss whatever you want. We can talk about personal training. We can talk about the run, which is probably what we're going to talk about. We can talk about how Megs is doing so good. But I think we should probably talk about the run that's coming up. So go for it.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Yes, we have our annual Bulldog Run coming up November 1st, 2025. It will, again, be at Dudley Trail there on Dudley Road. A little over 3.3 miles or so, but we are excited about the run. We can still sign up any day. You can sign up as a runner, and you do not have to run. You can walk as well. Or you can sign up as a sleep-in supporter. We welcome anyone to come. We're excited. The foundation board loves this run. It's one of our annual things, and this is actually a 5th year for us, so it's an exciting year. Again, you can sign up as a runner, as a walker, as a sleeping supporter, but you go to www.bulldogrun.com and see all the great details about that. And again, with the foundation board, this money goes back into KISD for innovative things. We buy numerous things for our staff and students with the money that we raise for the Bulldog Runs.
Millicent, I'm going to put you on the spot here. What are a couple of the grants that we've done in the past couple of years that have helped students or teachers that you remember that you can talk about?
We have actually, within the last 5 years that I've been on the board, we bought iPads for the art class at the middle school. Last year we bought drones for the middle school. We actually did a little bit of the marketing for the school board this year. We bought flexible seating for KIS. We have numerous kids in the district that they may bounce around a little bit, so that works out. But yeah, whatever's innovative, we don't mind. As long as those teachers fill out that grant paper, we are more than welcome to hear what they are wanting for their classrooms.
That's exactly right. And just kind of go through the process of how do these teachers apply for these grants, and then what do y'all do to get that money out to them?
So in end of March, beginning of April, we send out the application forms, and any teacher within the district is able to apply. They fill out their application. They tell us what it is that they're wanting. They get bids for it and explain to us what it is. And then we go through a process called Shark Tank. And in Shark Tank, those grants that have come through that we actually get to see and hear about, the teachers come in, they present the grants to us, and we go from there. And then mid-May-ish, we go to each campus with a big check and present those to the grant winners. And it's a very exciting time for us. This is one of our favorite days, actually, of the year, that we get to go to each campus, drive around each campus, and present a check to help out our students and teachers within the district.
I have actually been on one of those prize patrols. I think that's what you call it. And it is pretty special when you knock on the door and that teacher comes out and you've got the big check there that shows the grant they won and how they're going to be able to help their kids going forward.
It is very special.
It is very special. The KISD Education Foundation, I know since I've been involved with it since 2016 or so, we've probably raised $500,000 that has gone back into the school district and helped fund these innovative grants. So it is a wonderful, wonderful program. that is strictly volunteer.
Yes, strictly volunteer.
Strictly fundraised money from corporate donors, personal donors. It's one of the best charitable organizations that we've got in the city of Kilgore for sure.
For sure.
But once again, like she said, the fun run, or what's it called? The
Bulldog Run.
The Bulldog run. The 5K Bulldog Run is November
1st.
Yes. And I have signed up as a sleep-in supporter, and I'm pretty sure Don and Jason, I know Jason's not going to run, or Don. They're gonna support y'all as sleep-in supporters like me, and it's very easy to do. Just get on the internet. She'll say the website here in a minute, but it's very easy to do. And Millicent, end us with whatever you want to say, and give us the website again.
We appreciate all of your support towards the foundation and towards KISD. Again, the website is www.bulldogrun.com.
Perfect. Millicent, it's always a pleasure to have you up here.
Well, thank you.
I wish me and you could just finish the game like this. I think it would be fun, but I know Doug's watching or listening, and he's probably not going to like that. So we're gonna give it back to Don and Jason, and thank you once again for coming up.
Thank you.
All right. Once again, we're in the Vera Bank halftime show. I'm going to read our little commercial here. You have stuff to do. Check items off of your to-do list. Try to fit one errand in before you carpool to football practice, and hopefully find a little time to grab a coffee to get you through it all. At Vera Bank, our team is working hard to bring you the latest in high-tech, on-the-go banking tools, affordable financing solutions, and the personal attention you deserve. We get it. You need banking built for real life. Well, that is exactly what you'll find at Vera Bank. Genuine banking for genuine people. Come see for yourself. Learn more at verabank.com. Go Bulldogs, Vera Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. And Jason, before you speak, I would just like to give a shout out to not only Raging Red broadcast sponsor, but Mike Clements. He's at home listening tonight. Mike, just want to say we love you. Get better, and we'll see you out here. Hopefully that first playoff game here in R.E. St. John Stadium if we win the game ball game tonight.
That would be exciting to have that have a home playoff game here at R.E. St. John. It's been a long time since we had one of those, and just to reiterate, I absolutely know that Don and Doug and myself, we reiterate, Mike, we love having you. We appreciate you as always. Long time. I believe he's one of the originals that's been sponsoring Raging Red Broadcasting, and just continued support through all the years, not just for Raging Red Broadcasting, everything he does. Folks, if you don't know the stuff he does for the school district, the stuff he does for Kilgore College and the community, just a great individual. If you ever get a chance to meet him, be sure to tell him thank you for all that he does. We are in our Vera Bank halftime show. We've got about 2.5 minutes left before the teams come back out onto the field. They're actually out there already warming up. We're going to step aside, give our voices a break, and we'll be back with the second half.
Owners Jackie and Vicki Clayton have been taking care of people and feeding them with 43 years experience in the convenience store business. So when you're looking for snacks or lunch on the go, Clayton's Get and Go offers a vast selection of your favorite snacks and soft drinks. We carry freshly brewed tea, coffee, and other cold drink options, along with carry-home food to cook or bake at your convenience. That's Clayton's Get and Go, proud sponsor of Raging Red Broadcasting.
I am Joey Wright, your Kilgore, Texas Edward Jones financial advisor. I'm all about financial investments, but I also value the investments of time, patience, and encouragement that our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why I, Joey Wright, am a proud sponsor of the Kilgore Bulldogs football team on station KDOK. Call me at 903-983-0024 or visit edwardjones.com for all of your investment needs. Member SIPC.
Is your vision a little fuzzy? Maybe you're not seeing quite as clearly as you used to. Doctors J.T. Roberts, Dr. J.D. Roberts, and Dr. Shiloh Roberts offer eye office at 1100 Stone Road in Kilgore. They fit eyeglasses, contact lenses, and offer emergency services for eye injuries or eye infections. Doctors Roberts, and Roberts are therapeutic optometrists and optometric glaucoma specialists. That's Kilgore Eye Care Center at 1100 Stone Road. an original radio sponsor supporting the Bulldogs for 50 years. Give them a call at 903-983-2020. That's 983-2020.
Kilgore Tire Center is located at 2601 Highway 259 North. They are your local Cooper Tire dealer. Open from 7:30 a.m. to 5 o'clock p.m. Monday through Friday and from 7:30 until noon on Saturdays. As well as new tire sales, they offer balancing, rotation, and flat repair. Kilgore Tire, along with Cooper Tires, is a proud sponsor of Kilgore High School football.
Laird Insurance Agency, 2700 Stone Road, is an independent, trusted choice insurance agency serving Kilgore's personal and business insurance needs since 1923. As an independent insurance agent, they can shop your insurance with companies like Travelers, Safeco, Hartford, and Progressive. You may call Bobby Bean, Harvey McClendon, or Tisha Martin at Laird Insurance Company at 984-5000 or on the web at lairdins.com.
Back out to RE St. John Stadium, getting ready to start the second half. Kilgore leads at 21-3 over the Palestine Wildcats. Don, while we've got a moment before we kick off, why don't you give us those cap winners again? You'll be able to pick those up after noon on Monday at Eagle Eye Firearms. Don's got those cap winners.
Okay, congratulations to these winners: Larry Hardy, Braxton Green, Patrick Ingram, Larry Reeves, Brian Cole, and Renee Timms Davis.
So again, you'll be able to pick those up after noon on Monday at Eagle Eye Firearms. Be sure to say hi to Brad Clark as we wrap up our Vera Bank halftime show. Kilgore coming back on the field. Reyes getting set to kick off. Kilgore will be moving south to north, right to left on your radio dial.
Once again for the Wildcats, number 5.
Palestine with 2 men deep. Reyes has kicked it out of the end zone. Don actually felt a little bit of breeze when I got in here, but I'm looking at the flags and they're not moving at all. So
I just leaned out and said the same thing. Not one bit of breeze blowing at all.
Reyes lining up, got players both sides, 5 to his left, 5 to the right, getting ready to kick off this second half. You're listening to Raging Red Broadcasting on 105.3 KDOK. And that kick does go out of the end zone, as it has most of the season. So Palestine will start their first drive of the third quarter at their own 25-yard line.
I believe if I were a college coach, junior college, or anything, I'd be looking for a kicker. I'd pick up the phone. It's called that Kilgore. See what they got down there. I'll tell you what, he's really, really done an outstanding job. Most kickoffs into the end zone all year. So Palestine will start from their own 25-yard line.
Brown in at quarterback, calls for it, hands it to Beckworth. Check that, he keeps it himself. Beckworth has got a lead block. Kilgore got a big hole up the middle.
Wow,
going to be tackled by Graves, but not before he picks up about 16 yards on that first carry.
16, 17, they're going to spot him outside the 40 anyway.
We'll give him 16. Looks like ball's at the 41-yard line. Big run there on Don. They had trouble with that zone read in the first half. They had a lot of trouble at the mesh point. That time it worked perfectly. And Beckworth got out in front, was lead blocking for his quarterback.
Well, I tell you, despite Palestine's record, Jason, they came to RE St. John Stadium to play football tonight.
Yep. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Brown in the shotgun, takes it, throws it, looking for number 4, Colt Metters out in the flat. He'd run a quick out route. Kilgore had it blanketed, and he had no place to put that ball except out of bounds. Falls harmlessly out of bounds. 2nd down and 10 from the Palestine 41.
Yeah, I understand now. Kilgore in the first half had 2 interceptions against Palestine and turned both of those into touchdowns. So
Brown again, slot to his left. Brown with Beckworth in the backfield. Takes it. This time he hands it to Beckworth over that right side. Kilgore, he picks up a few yards before Kilgore wraps him up. Going to give him 3 on that carry. And little extra pushing and shoving. Hopefully, like I said, referees have got to keep this under control. Don't let it get out of hand. Kilgore definitely needs to be careful. Like I said, Palestine has nothing to lose. Kilgore's got everything to gain, so you don't want to make any mistakes that are going to hurt you down the line with playoffs on the horizon. 3rd and 7 from the Palestine 44-yard line. Could easily see them going for it in this case. A very late substitution. If Kilgore would, they would sub right now. In fact, they're not going to even have to because Coach Reyes for Palestine is going to call a timeout. We'll take a break. We'll be back in a moment.
At Veribank, we celebrate businesses who are made in Texas. In the 90s, Mike Clements had a vision for Energy Wildfab, an oil and gas processing equipment company. Over the years, they've expanded into a 40-acre campus with products that are used worldwide. But their focus has always been driven by personal relationships. For commercial banking needs, they partner with Alan at Veribank. Together, they share the values of family and making a positive impact on their community. If you want a community partner who's customer focused, stop by your nearest Veribank.
I have a grandson starting
6 a.m. to 2 p.m. For breakfast and lunch, it's the Burrito Shop, who wants you to know that they support Kilgore High School football. Go Bulldogs!
While we were away, Palestine ran one play looking for a receiver on a crossing route. Unfortunately, the two receivers on this side of the field, Don, ran into each other, and that threw everything off. Ball falls harmlessly incomplete, but it will bring up 4th down for Palestine.
And well covered by number 3, Dre Sanders.
And Colt James, out of the Wild Wild West, will be out there to punt this ball off.
Yeah, you like that name.
I like that name. I like it.
Well, Dre Sanders and Kalian Gray's back to receive the punt for Kilgore.
Low snap, he gets it. Look almost like a barefoot kicker. He's got 2 different shoes on. Graves does a good job just to stay in bounds. And actually is going to get a very good return, Don. I didn't think this was going to do anything. It's only a 28-yard punt, but he's got about 12, 14 yards on the return. So Kilgore's going to get great field possession all the way up to their own 41-yard line.
41-yard line. Kilgore's had great field position the entire game so far. They'll start this one another short field. 41-yard line start for the Kilgore Bulldogs. 10:28 to go. Same score. Palestine unable to score. 21-3. Bulldogs over the Wildcats.
2 players in the backfield along with Brooks. Takes it, hands it off to Williams over the left side. He's going to drag a few with him. He's going to pick up about 2 yards on his first carry of the second half. And again, we got a little extracurricular going on after the play. You hear those late whistles. That's what you're hearing. If you're not seeing this on the live stream, there's a lot of pushing and shoving after some of these plays. Kilgore player did a good job again getting away from it. 2nd and 8 from the 43. Brooks in the shotgun with Williams to his right. Hall in a H-back position, a slot receiver to his right. Jonigan to his left. Takes it, hands it to Williams. This time starts left, breaks it back towards the middle. He's got a good push. Kilgore's pushing him. He's still going, still going, still going. And it's going to be a great run. Going to pick up about 9 yards on that play, and most importantly, Don, move the change and a first down for Kilgore.
Boy, that was great surge by the offensive line of the Kilgore Bulldogs. Whipkey, Pastor, Laredo, Alenado, and Garcia. Oh, these guys really are controlling that line of scrimmage.
Brooks in the shotgun, got Williams to his right. Same formation, except they moved Hall to the right side. Williams checked that, took it to the left, then he took it back to the right. Going to pick up decent yardage, had the ball at the Palestine 48. He's going to pick up 7 on that carry. Great job by the offensive line getting that push. Going to bring up 2nd and short. So, Don.
Yeah, Kilgore's first possession here in the second half has been all run. They have not thrown a single pass on this drive. Run.
Don, 2nd and short is a offensive coordinator's dream because that opens up every play you got in your playbook. Slot on both sides, takes it, fakes the handoff, throws it on a quick slant route over to Braden Williams, who lined up in the slot on the left side, and he's going to pick up big yardage.
Pass complete to Braden Williams.
All the way down to the Try to check that yardage, 28-yard line.
Advances the ball to the Wildcat 27-yard.
It's going to be about a 20-yard pickup on that pass play, pass and catch to Braden Williams, and another first down. Kilgore with a slot right. Brooks looks to the sideline. Got some confusion or something going on. He's asking for the play again. 10 seconds on the play clock. Still plenty of time. Williams stands to his right. Brooks calls for it, takes it, hands it to Williams. Big hole on the left side. He breaks the tackle. He's going to go all the way from the 28-yard line. Rayshawn Williams, 28 yards on what, Don, I think that might have been a busted play, but when it works, it works. 28-yard rushing touchdown for Rayshawn Williams. Braden Williams on to hold. Eddie Amin is on to try the extra point. Players are lined up. Williams calls for a good snap. The hold kick is up, and it is straight through the uprights. Kick is good with 7:58 left to go in the third quarter. Kilgore 28, Palestine 3. We'll take a break. Be right back.
I have a grandson starting grad school. He was in need of a new vehicle, and their credit union service and rates were fantastic. Probably the least painful loan I've ever secured in my life. I even got a hug my first visit to the credit union. They're just wonderful people to do business with. You won't find a better bunch of folks. At Credit Union of Texas, you're not just a number, you're family.
0678 or check out our website www.myetxagent.com. We'd love to hear from you. Go Dogs!
Back out to RA St. John's Stadium. Don will have that scoring summary here in a moment after this kickoff from Reyes. Players are lined up. He approaches, and we have the kick, and this is going to be deep out of the end zone again. No chance for Palestine return. Don, how'd we get that last touchdown?
Yeah, 59-yard touchdown drive by the Kilgore Bulldogs. 5 plays. Took exactly 2.5 minutes. The point after was good. 28-3 Bulldogs over Palestine. Palestine now will take their second possession here of the second half. Only score Palestine's had their very first drive. They drove down, kicked the field goal. 3 points, and they have not done anything since.
Brown stands in the shotgun. He's got Beckworth to his left. He's got a slot on both sides. Drive starts at the Palestine 25-yard line. Kilgore doing a great job stringing this out. Missed tackle. He breaks the tackle. The receiver out here trying to get that number. He's on the ground, but did a great job. Number 3, Don Brooks, going to pick up big yardage. Going to pick up 7 yards on that opening pass play. Don Kilgore had that red, just had a missed tackle there.
Yeah, Dre Sanders went in, read it, went in between, almost got the interception, had a hold of him, but the receiver just broke away from him. So 7-yard gain, second down, and 7:26 to go in the third quarter.
Kilgore leads it 28-3 over Palestine. Brown in the shotgun, person in the slot comes in motion. He's going to take it, throw it to that person. Looked like for a second it might have been a halfback pass. You had a lateral, so it's actually going to be a running play, and it's going to be a loss of -3 yards. The lateral was to C.J. Jones, who had moved from a slot, but it's going to be a -3 yard run because that pass was behind the line, was actually a backwards pass.
Kilgore defense, as we've seen all year, 9 games so far, Jason, just doing an outstanding job against Palestine.
Ball at the Palestine 29-yard line. You're listening to Raging Red Broadcasting here on KDOK Radio and 105.3 in Kilgore. Don Hedrick along with Mr. Alan Clark and Jason Smith dug down in Toledo Bend doing some fishing. There's the snap. Kilgore comes on a blitz, and he shakes it off. He's going to be able to get the first down. Brown was able to get away from 2 tackles and easily got the first down. big run on that play. Allen to give us the distance on that, but Brown with a big carry. Two players had him, but instead he picks up 16 yards on the first down.
Brown read that blitz. You go where the blitz came from, and when you do that, the tackler's not there. He's in the backfield chasing, so that was a good play for Palestine. That gain out to the 40 and a rare first down for Palestine.
Well, for a tall kid, Don, Brown was very shifty. He was able to make a quick move left and right, missed both those tackles. Ends up with a first down all the way to the Palestine 40. Handoff over the left side, and he is met immediately by a couple of different Kilgore players. Cameron Christian, also looks like Isaiah Waters on that tackle. Beckworth, no gain on that first carry.
Cameron Christian and Isaiah Waters.
And think about Cameron Christian, Jason, he's one of the leading tacklers on the defense, but he is double teamed every play. He is such a tremendous player.
Tell you, Allen just brought up a good point, Don. Quarterback Landon Brown is just a sophomore. So they've got 2 more years for him to grow and continue to grow into his body, into his development. So Palestine's got some players. We talked about all these sophomores. Brown looks, he's going to try to run. He's under pressure. He's going to get hit as he throws, and it falls harmlessly out of bounds. Applying that pressure, Braden Williams, Cameron Christian chasing him down, but the ball falls incomplete. Going to bring up 3rd and 10 from the Palestine 40-yard line.
2 ways to defend the pass, cover the receivers, pressure the quarterback. Kilgore had both.
Yeah, there was nowhere for him to put that ball, and glad he got a little eyes in the back of the head. He still got hit, but the punishment he would have took if he hadn't got turned around any faster would have been brutal. Cameron Christian was just bearing down right on top of him. Palestine's going to have to hurry if they're going to get this play off. They just now break the huddle, and the players aren't set. 2 seconds left on the play clock. Reyes, the coach, he's out there, and he's called timeout, and he is not happy with how long. I tell you, Reyes is a very animated coach over there, Don.
Yeah, yes, he is. And when he's doing this, he's out by the numbers on the field. Yeah. He's not on the sideline.
We'll take a break. Kilgore leads at 28-3. We'll take a short break.
Gear Brothers is a family-owned and operated home services company that has operated in the Northeast Texas area for just over 20 years. We're an amazing company because we are perfectionists in our labor. Our technicians ensure that customer service is 100% the priority, and we wouldn't expect a customer to write a check unless they're satisfied with the service.
Backed by a 100% satisfaction guarantee, Good Brothers proudly provides East Texas with dedicated air conditioning and heating repair.
For information, discounts for veterans, military, and law enforcement. Eagle Eye Firearms, USA.
Back out to Ari St. John Stadium. Bring up 3rd and 10 from Palestine 40-yard line. Brown stands in the shotgun. He's got 1 receiver to his right, 2 to his left. Quick screen set up. Kilgore, Isaiah Waters reads it beautifully, and this play is going nowhere. A 1-yard loss on the pass play. Great job. That pass completed to Beckworth, the running back, but Waters read that screen pass perfectly, and that's going to force another point by the highwayman Colt James as he comes out here to attempt another
Kilgore
punt.
Defense, they've come up this second half with fire. They are doing everything right, covering everything that can happen, forcing Palestine into a punting situation.
Palestine will punt from their own 39-yard line. Sanders and Graves back deep as they have been all game. Snap goes over to Colt James' head. He is having to take off running for it, and he is going to be able to kick it. And actually, Don,
he's going to get positive yardage.
I can't describe how great that play is for Colt James right there. It's only going to be a punt of about a net 15 yards, but he actually punted it about 60. Ball went over his head, and he had to chase it down, picks it up, is running to his right. Luckily, a right-footed kicker. If he'd have been a left-footed punter, he'd have been in trouble. But running to his right, gets the punt away right before the Kilgore defender gets there, and actually gets away. Probably his best punt of the night, but it's only going to show 15 yards on the stat sheet. So Kilgore will take over at their own 40-yard line. .440 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Johnigan over here on the near sideline. Graves goes to the far sideline. Williams in motion. He's going to look. Going to be a lateral backward pass to Rayshawn Williams. Palestine does a good job of reading this, and it's only going to get about 2 yards, so count that as a run for Rayshawn Williams because it was a backwards pass, so that counts as a lateral. So 2-yard pickup to the Kilgore 42. Just about 4 minutes left to go in the third quarter of this ball game. Kilgore leads 28-3 over the Palestine Wildcats. And Don, you said Palestine is not giving up. They came to give everything they had. Brooks in the shotgun, takes it, hands it to Williams. Starts right, breaks it back to the left, makes a few men miss. He makes another man miss, and he's broke a few tackles. He's going to be caught, so he's not going to break it all the way. But he's going to pick up a big, big gain all the way down. Looks like about a 28-yard gain for Rayshawn Williams. And that's what Mr. Clark tells us. It is a 28-yard gain and a big first down for the Kilgore Bulldogs.
There were 3 or 4 Palestine players got a hand on him, got close to him. He just outran them to get there and had to be run down by the free safety. First down now at the 32-yard line of Palestine.
Waters checks up into the ball game. He's going to get a handoff over the right side. He's going to pick up some positive yards. Only going to pick up about 2 on that play, but we keep moving the football, and the clock continues to turn.
Isaiah Waters on the carry.
Allen giving us a note here. 14 carries, 123 yards, and a touchdown for Rayshawn Williams in this ball game. So he cracked the 100-yard mark on that last big carry. Kilgore takes it. This time it's a direct snap to Graves. Graves breaks it inside, then he breaks it outside. He's got some blockers. He's got a good job. He's going to be tackled short of scoring, but it's going to be a huge gain. I don't see a flag anywhere.
There's a flag on the play.
There is one somewhere. I can't. Don, do you see it?
I see something about 2 yards out of it. No, there it is. I do see the flag. It may be a horse collar.
Well, you had Jonigan out here on an island blocking for Graves. Brooks was out there blocking for Graves.
But ball's going to be about the 8-yard line. If it's a penalty, it'll be a half the distance to go.
It looks like it's coming back. I don't know what the call is yet. Holding against Kilgore. This is still going to pick up a first down because the ball got all the way down to the 8-yard line. So it's going to be a 22-yard gain run for Lakeedion Graves, but the 10-yard penalty is going to back it up. So it will be a first down. Should be a first down for Kilgore still, I believe. Either that or it's going to be first and about 2.
Yeah, they put the flag at the 8-yard line, going to step off back to the 18-yard line.
10-yard penalty from the
It'll be first and 10 for the Bulldogs.
Allen pointed out they called that on Brooks. I watched Brooks. Brooks did the typical quarterback block. He just ran in front of somebody and didn't touch him. So I don't know how they got that, but it is enough for a first down. Kilgore at the 18 of Palestine. High snap. Brooks gets it. It was supposed to be a handoff to Waters, but Brooks keeps on running, keeps on turning. He's still going, Touchdown! 18-yard run for Kason Brooks, but there is a penalty. We'll see what it is. There's a penalty marker at about the 8-yard line, so about 10 yards into this run. Let's see if this wipes this touchdown off the board. Kilgore, the way Kilgore's looking, possibly. Palestine's staying in the end zone, so waiting to see what the call is. Referees Mike's had trouble tonight. Personal foul, face mask against Palestine. That penalty is declined, and so we've got an 18-yard touchdown carry from Kason Brooks on a broken play. Handoff, the snap was a little high. Brooks had trouble with it. It's supposed to be a handoff to Waters, but instead works just like you drew it up. Bobble the snap, keep it yourself, and run it for 18 yards for the touchdown. Jimenez on to try the extra point with 2:40 left to go in the third quarter. Braden Williams will do the holding. Calls for it. There's the snap. The hold. The kick is up. And it is good. And with that score, Kilgore takes the lead 35-3 over the Palestine Wildcats. 2:40 left to go in the in the third quarter. We'll be back in a moment.
Some people travel to New England just to see Plymouth Rock, and when they get there, they discover it's really just a rock. You can save a lot of time and money by coming to Kilgore and visit the Texas Broadcast Museum. It's infinitely more interesting than a rock. Some people say it's one of the best museums they've ever visited. Find out for yourself. That's the Texas Broadcast Museum in downtown Kilgore. Open Fridays and Saturdays from 10 a.m. till 5 p.m. It's also a great place for your company's meetings, parties, or other events. Find us on Facebook or on the web. That's the Texas Broadcast Museum.
KDOK 1240 AM, 105.3 FM Kilgore, 101.9 Longview, 94.9 Chalk Hill, Lake Cherokee, and now 106.1 Henderson.
KDOK is also heard on KYZS 1490 AM and 95.7 Tyler.
Keeping it classic.
Back out to RE St. John Stadium. Kilgore leading 35-3 over the Palestine Wildcats.
Back deep for Wildcats.
Reyes on to kick this off.
Ashton Cook, the number 14.
The sophomore. Don will give you that scoring summary on that last drive there here in just a moment.
Kicking for the Bulldogs.
Looking at other games going on, hadn't seen an update on this one. I would think they're out of halftime by now, but at halftime showing Chapel Hill Pine Tree knotted at 21. Reyes is set to kick, and this is going to go deep, very, very deep. In fact, it's going to hit out of the back of the end zone. For a moment there, I thought Ashton Cook was thinking about running it back, and then he quickly changed his mind.
Well, I'd already written down 25-yard start for Palestine, so third time, and he's got to kick off to Palestine here in the second half. Kilgore leading 35-3.
Don, what do we have on that last scoring drive there?
Scoring drive, 5 plays for the Kilgore Bulldogs. Covered 60 yards in 2 minutes and finished with an 18-yard run by Jason Brooks. Point was good, 35-3. 2:40 to go here in the third quarter.
Brown still in at quarterback. Beckworth to his right. He's got a slot to his left. Takes it, hand it to Beckworth over the left-hand side. Missed tackle, but after that, it is not going anywhere. I can't believe they hadn't blown this dead yet.
I only see 3 Kilgore Bulldogs that are not in on that tackle.
I mean, I understand that his feet were still moving, but there's 6 people standing around him for Kilgore, and there's only one white hat in the middle of it. He wasn't going anywhere.
They're really slow on the whistle tonight.
It's going to end up being a 6-yard loss on that carry for Beckworth. Yeah, those are the ones, Don. The referee's got to get faster. You're gonna take a chance getting somebody hurt. You don't want those
you don't want
whistles.
the injury of either team.
This brings up second and about. Actually, made it a 5-yard loss, so second and 15 from the 20. He looks, throws it out here in the flat. It is almost picked off. LaKeelion Graves in coverage, almost able to pick that pass off. It was a little high. And I'll tell you what, Don, it's a good thing it was, because if that Palestine player catches it, there's nothing but green grass between him and the end zone.
Yeah, Graves took a chance to jump that route, and nobody else to come back over to help on it. So you're right. He would have gone on that one.
So instead, it falls harmlessly, brings up 3rd and 15 from the Palestine 20. There's the snap. Brown looking, throws it right over the middle, wide open receiver right there in the middle. Kilgore in zone coverage, and Palestine player tried to jump when he was being tackled, which is so dangerous. And he is hurt. He hit the ground hard. Great to see him up already, but that was a hard landing for that player. It's a 12-yard, or check that. We'll get the actual distance. That is a 12-yard pass play on that play. Going to bring up 4th down, and they are going to punt, it looks like. Don, give credit to that player, DeAndre Turner, the sophomore. Great hands, way to hold on the ball through the contact. And but that's one of them you tell your receiver, don't jump. A lot of these kids, they see it on TV, players in college and pros jumping. There's a difference. They're college and pros. Everybody tell you, they want you with your feet on the ground. James punting from his own 32. Kilgore does come out. High kick, got some backspin on it, but it takes a good bounce. Graves fields it at about the Kilgore 32. He's going to pick up some positive yardage. He's still on his feet. He has not gone down yet. He's still going forward. It's going to be about a 10-yard return on a 38-yard punt.
Brought down by number 23, King Moore.
So great job by Graves, because that was just all him, Don. he ended up playing that ball and made 10 yards out of nothing. But Kilgore will now start this drive at their own 41-yard line.
Yeah, Kilgore's 3 possession here in the second half. Started at the 41, the 40, and once again the 41. So
yeah,
good
Don,
field position for Kilgore.
I was looking at that too. The worst field possession Kilgore's had on any drive today was when they started at their own 25.
Yeah.
Brooks takes it, hands it off to Williams over the left side. He cuts back to the middle. He breaks free. Oh, he got shoestring tackle right there. He was about gone, but he's going to pick up 5 yards on that first carry from the line of scrimmage. And that there's going to have to be one more play, I believe, run.
31, there's about 6 seconds difference.
Yeah. So we'll see. They're going to have to run one more before this play clock runs out. 20 seconds left to go in the third quarter. On the third quarter that has taken a very long time, it seems like. Brooks in the shotgun, Williams to his left. He's got a slot to his right. Takes it, hands it, check that. That looks like David McGowan has checked in at tailback. And we've got some late action. Helmets come flying off. Kilgore has had a lot of helmets on the ground so far in this game. But it's going to be a 3-yard gain for David McGowan on his first carry of the night.
Brings up 3rd and 2, 4 seconds to go. Last play here.
That should be it for they're going to let this just run out and go on into the fourth quarter. That is the end. You heard the alarm. Our score, Kilgore 35, Palestine 3. We'll be back with the fourth quarter.
The Cap House will embroidery almost everything.
Yeah, right.
relationships, and the future that we're helping to build. We're members of the Kilgore Chamber of Commerce and Rotary Club. Our focus is all about community involvement, and we proudly support many local charities, churches, youth sports, and the Kilgore Education Program. Kilgore's our home. It's a great place to work, live, and play. East Texas Hardware thanks you for shopping with us and for supporting Ragin' Red Broadcasting and the Kilgore Bulldogs.
Back out to R.E. St. John Stadium, 3rd and 2 from the Kilgore 48. Brooks in a shotgun, got Water to his left. He's got slots on both sides. Takes it, throws it to Waters. Beautiful play out of the backfield. Nobody went with him. Waters got one man to beat. He cuts it back. He's going to try to take it all the way. 5, touchdown. A 51-yard passing catch from Kason Brooks to Isaiah Waters. You hear the band playing the fight song on the other side. Williams on to hold, and Jimenez on to try the extra point. Snap, and the hold kick is up, and straight through the uprights. It is good. With just 12 seconds into the fourth quarter, Kilgore extends their lead by a score of 42-3. We'll take a break and we'll be back.
Let's go! The sports medicine experts from physician-owned Baylor Scott & White Texas Spine and Joint Hospital are excited to support another year of Kilgore High athletics. Achieve better health, better performance, and better results. We're focused on excellence every day for patients, athletes, and Bulldogs.
Kilgore Bulldogs and Ragin' Red Broadcasting.
At Chavez Fabrications and Fencing, or CFF, they specialize in all types of fencing needs, whether it's privacy, chain link, ornamental or barbed wire to custom metal gates and entrances, they are there to help. If you have residential or commercial fencing issues, they have the knowledge and experience to provide the solutions you need. Fully insured, locally owned and operated. Call CFF at 903-522-1267. That's Chavez Fabrication and Fencing, proud supporters of the Kilgore Bulldogs and Raging Red Broadcasting.
Back out to live action, and I think Mr. Clark's jinxed me. As he said, we were trying to come back from commercial, and Alan said, let's just be the one they finally returned. Sure enough, 3 yards deep in their own end zone, Don, they took it back out.
He stepped out of bounds. They'll put the...
So he ran about 40-something yards because he ran from one side to the other. And all that running, Don, where did he get him? Right where he'd have been if he'd have just let it gone out. So Palestine will start this drive at their own 25-yard line. Quick programming note, Kilgore is off next week. They won't play again their final district game until November 6th. That's a Thursday at Maybank. Be sure to check ET Blitz and Mitch Lucas's website and look for those start times, as it'll be out there for you. New quarterback in, takes it, hands it off. That was Hutchinson, looks like, back at quarterback. Couldn't tell if that's still Beckworth, and it was. And that run is not going anywhere.
Yeah, 84 Christian Cameron once again on the tackle. Romulo Castro, number 61, and on the tackle. Excellent job by the Kilgore defense. They have just stifled the Palestine offense here this entire second half. 1, 2, 3, Palestine's fourth possession here in the second half, and I think they've only made 2 first downs here in the second half.
Palestine using a lot of that clock. 11 minutes left to go in the ball game. Hutchinson takes it, hands it to Beckworth, straight up the middle. He's hit. He actually breaks through for the tackle. He's got some open running room. Missed tackle again. He's actually tripped up by Johnigan. When he got through, it's going to be a 29, 30-yard gain on that run. Big run. Don, we see this happen, and I know Coach Fuller can't stand it. I know he likes no touchdowns, but unfortunately when you get some of these players in that you're starting to substitute in at this point, missed tackles can happen. And but, you know, this is good experience for them. They need to learn. This is a great setting for them to do it. So
got to get the bloody nose to know how it feels.
Hutchinson with Beckworth to his left in the shotgun. Takes it, hands it off this time to Beckworth over the right-hand side, runs into his lead blocker. Kilgore has another player with a helmet come off. Don, Kilgore has probably had 5 different players in this game, maybe more, with helmets come off. And there has not been one hands to the face call against Palestine in this game. At some point, you got to call it. Those helmets don't just fly off. They got chin straps for a reason.
That's hands to the face most of the time when that happens.
2nd and 4, ball in Kilgore territory. This is by far the best drive Palestine has had since their first drive. Clock continues to run, 10 minutes to go left in the ball game. Hutchinson stands in the background. Don, both these quarterbacks pretty tall, at least standing out there next to Beckworth. He's got a slot to his right. Ball comes, he takes it, hands it to Beckworth over the right side. He spins out of one tackle. He's not going to pick up a bunch.
What did he get? Needed 4, got a couple of them.
Well, looks like, one guy's got him marked for a 2-yard gain, one's got him marked for a 3-yard gain, and it's going to be a 3-yard gain. Brings a 3rd and 1. Be sure to stay tuned for our GNX postgame show. Don will be down to interview Coach Fuller after the game. Alan will have your end of the game stats totaled up for you. Hutchinson in the shotgun with Beckworth to his left. He's got a slot to his right. Takes it, hands it to Beckworth over the left-hand side, and he's met. He needed 1 yard.
He's going to be close.
Well, Don, the line judge on this side, took off towards the middle of the field. He had a detour to the right, and then he came back to the left, so he ends up getting the 1 yard that he needs and picks up a first down.
Got it.
So Kilgore has it, or check that, Palestine has it, with a little over 8:40 left to go. Ball at the Kilgore 35. Hutchinson still with Beckworth in the backfield. He's still got the same formation. Gonna take it, hand it off over the right-hand side this time. Found a hole over between the guard and the tackle. Picks up good yardage.
Yeah, 6, maybe 7.
Looks like another 6-yard gain for Beckworth.
Tackle by Lacanian Graves.
Don, it's not the way Beckworth's picking up some yardage right now. His game's going to look a whole lot better for him yardage-wise when this game's over if he keeps picking up chunks like this. 2nd and 4 from the 29. He had, Allen says he had 1 yard in the first half. He's got 42 of them here in the second half. 2nd and 4 from the 29 of Kilgore. Same formation. Shotgun takes it, hands it to Beckworth. This time he is going to be chased down and pushed out of bounds by Bison Williams, along with trying to get that number on that far sideline. Possibly an 18 for Kilgore. Kason Clayton ends up forcing him out of bounds, and it looks like it should be about a 2-yard loss, depending on where they spot this is. The ball was at the 29, and it's actually a 4-yard loss back to the 33. Don, I hate to say that, but I think that young man may got a little bad spot. His forward progress to me had him maybe a 2-yard loss, but we'll take it. 3rd and 8 from the Kilgore 33-yard line. Same formation. Hutchinson, actually check that, a new player in the backfield, number 5. Ashton Cook stands in the backfield. And trying to see, somebody called a timeout, or is it a delay game? It is a delay game on the offense. Coach Reyes is not happy. This is about, he didn't get the timeout in this time, but it's going to be a 5-yard penalty. So back him up 5, brings up 3rd and 13.
7:03 to go here in the 4th and final quarter. Kilgore leading 42-3 over Palestine.
Play clock running, play clock running as well as the game clock. 3rd and 13 from the 38 of Kilgore. Hutchinson calls for it. He's looking to throw, throws it on a deep route, and Don, that was Coach Reyes is going to go down there, and I'll just say it, Don, we got away with pass interference there. Kilgore player didn't, by the time he saw what the ball was, he stopped, and when he did, he ended up running into the Palestine player, which impeded him from getting to the ball. Ball falls incomplete, and I know Coach Reyes over there is wanting to
he went all the way down,
the
way near to the end zone to talk to the official.
And Don, he's had a lot of gripes in this game. I'm going to give him that one. He's got a good one there. But they're going for it on 4th down. Looking to throw Hutchinson on a short passing route, and it falls incomplete. Kilgore almost intercepted it. Graves almost with the interception, but the best thing that could have happened was it fell incomplete, and that's going to be the first turnover on downs tonight for the Palestine Wildcats. So Kilgore will get the ball back with 6:42 left to go, left in the ball game. So Kilgore takes over at their own 38-yard line.
At the Bulldog 38-yard
6:42 left to go. Don's about to step out. He's going to head down to the field. Allen's going to step in, take over for him, while Don gets ready to interview Coach Fuller at the end of the game in our GNX post-game show. Brooks still in the backfield, lined up. He's got 3 receivers. Player comes in motion, takes it. He's looking for a go route. He's going to have some trouble. He's going to have to run. And wisely, he just ducks himself out of bounds. You would prefer for him just to get down, but it's going to be a run of 2 yards for Kason Brooks on that play, as Mr. Clark has now stepped into the booth, doing a great job filling in with Doug out this week.
Well, I appreciate that, Jason.
Alan, what would you say is your prognosis? You've been back behind us watching this game. Kind of for a 42-3 game, the game just doesn't feel quite right for Kilgore for some reason.
Yeah, I'd say the first half was a little sloppy, but the second half they've just run. I think they've got 2 passes, and there's another touchdown by Rayshawn. Maybe he got one man to beat.
He's got them all
gone.
beat, and Rayshawn Williams
60 yards.
From 60 yards out for the touchdown. We welcome Allen to the booth. Maybe we needed Allen sitting here longer. I don't know. That seemed to fire him up when Mr. Clark sat down. But it's going to be a 2-play, 62-yard drive and a touchdown by Rayshawn Williams.
Well, that may be the last we see of the starters tonight. I kind of hope it is. Get scared every time they get out there on a win like this. You don't want to lose a starter on a game like this. So get them out, get some of them underclassmen in, some of the seniors that don't get to play a lot, and let's see what they can do.
Jimenez on to try the extra point. Williams to hold. Player jumps off sides for Palestine. Kick is up. It is no good. I don't know what happened on that. I think Jimenez thought the referee was going to blow it dead, and then all of a sudden the ball snapped. And he's like, "Oh, I got to kick this."
Yeah, I think the timing was off there due to the jump off sides or whatever. That was not a call.
So extra point is no good, but Kilgore leads it 48-3 over the Palestine Wildcats. 50 seconds on that drive. We'll take a break and we'll be back.
HD Hydraulics invites you to check out what's new. There are 3 locations now.
But I also value the investments of time, patience, and encouragement that our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors.
And offer emergency services for eye injuries or eye infections. Doctors Roberts are therapeutic optometrists and optometric glaucoma specialists. That's Kilgore Eye Care Center at 1100 Stone Road, an original radio sponsor supporting the Bulldogs for 50 years. Give them a call at 903-983-2020. That's 983-2020.
Back to RE St. John Stadium. Beckworth able to go off under his own power while we were away. Hand off to Ashton Cook that went absolutely nowhere. Great job of tackling done. If you were here, you heard Kiefer Hunter, the linebacker, in on that tackle. 3rd and 8 from the 29. High snap. Hutchinson's looking, throws it out to his right. He's got a man open, number 4, and it's not going to go very far. 29 to the, looks like about a 5-yard gain, and I think Palestine took a timeout there, Alan.
I think it was an injury timeout, wasn't it? Or just now? Oh, yeah, they did.
Well, I heard whistles blow.
No timeout.
They stopped it for something.
Yeah.
I don't know what. Maybe a player helmet came off or something. But Palestine is going to send on the punt team with the 6-shooter Colt James coming on.
You do love that name.
I love that name. I've given him a different nickname, I think, every time he's punted the ball, but I'm starting to run out. I hope he's done for the night.
I will say this, Kiefer Hunter on for 2 tackles for the night.
Awesome.
So that was good for him.
Great job, that young man getting some playing time. Senior player for the Bulldogs. James to punt from his own 34. High pick kick, driving Sanders back all the way to his 30, and he's going the wrong direction, and this is not going to go anywhere.
Yeah, that was a 35-yard punt and about a 5-yard loss on the return, so net 40 yards for them.
So great job hanging on to it by Sanders, and even though did pick him a yardage, we'll take it. Kilgore will take over. Trying to see where they marked it at. There he is. Looks like it's going to be about the 27-yard line where Kilgore will take over on their own 27-yard line. Don's made his way down the field. Allen saw some impressive footwork from Don as he scaled the fence down there to get down to the field.
He did very well. He's done that before, so I was very impressed.
So, substitution at quarterback, checking in Sean Moyers. He's into the game, got a different running back as well. We'll try to get that number. And I believe that's the player we actually didn't have on our roster at the beginning of the game, number 21, Maddox Wright, with his first carry. Picked up 3 yards on his first carry. Great to see that young man moving up, getting some playing time.
Absolutely. I think he's a sophomore, I believe. So that's good to see him out there. Got a long line of running backs to come back next year, hopefully.
Moyer's in the shotgun. He's got Wright to his right. Slot receiver to his right as well. Single receiver left. Going to milk all the play clock. Takes it, hands it off to Wright this time again over the left-hand side. Finds some running room. And he's going to be just short of the line to gain. He started this run at the 29. Gets it down to the 36. So he needs about 1 more yard. So a 6-yard carry for Wright on his second carry of the night.
I'm impressed with Wright so far. 2 carries, he's got some quickness on the edge there.
Yeah, he's got some speed.
Yep. So that's always good to see some speed. Along with Rayshawn Williams, that'll be a nice little dual threat next year, hopefully.
Absolutely. 3rd and 1 from the 36 of Kilgore. Warriors calls for it. This time play goes over the right-hand side. He cuts it back into the inside, and he's going to pick up the first down. Needed 1, got 3.
Yep, he picked up all the yardages there for the first down drive on that one. We've got number 17, Brenton Murphy, in the game too. He's a junior wide receiver, so it's good to see him out there as well.
Yeah, Mumphrey's actually had some action this season. That play should take Kilgore down to the 2-minute warning, and they will stop the clock for the 2-minute warning. I have a feeling it's going to be a very, very brief one. But we're going to take one more break with them, and we'll be back. You're listening to Raging Red Broadcasting here on 105.3 KDOK.
At Veribank, we celebrate businesses who are made in Texas. In the 90s, Mike Clements had a vision for Energy Weld Fab, an oil and gas processing equipment company. Over the years, they've expanded into a 40-acre campus with products that are used worldwide. But their focus has always been driven by personal relationships. For commercial banking needs, they partner with Alan at Veribank. Together, they share the values of family and making a positive impact on their community. If you want a community partner who's customer-focused, stop by your nearest Veribank.
50 years. Give them a call at 903-983-2020. That's 983-2020.
Back out to R.E. St. John Stadium. Looking around the rest of the district, still in the fourth quarter, Pine Tree leads Chapel Hill 35-28. Wright stands back there with Moyers, who's in the shotgun. He's got a slot to his left, single receiver right, takes it, hands it to Wright, this time over the right side, cuts it back up the middle. Going to pick up good, solid yardage. Give him about 4 on that carry. Offensive line still doing a great job up front from him, Allen. They're still pushing them forward as they've done all game long.
Yeah, we've got a couple substitutions out there. I'm trying to get the kids' names on. Number 60, Ryan Gardner, was playing right tackle. So good for him to get in the game.
Yeah, when we have all these subs, we try to do our best to make sure they all get mentioned. Minute and a half left to go in the ball game. Ball at Kilgore 44. Moyers in the shotgun, takes it, hands it to Wright over the left-hand side. Accelerates. I tell you, Allen, he accelerates very quickly.
He does.
He looks like he's at a standstill. He's going to get a first down there, but it almost looks like he's standing flat-footed. He looks like he's not even ready to get the ball, but the second he has it, it is a quick first step.
He does. I was going to say that he's got a very quick first step, so that's good. We've got number 50 out there, Aldo Laredo, the junior.
Great to see these kids getting some playing time. Kilgore will have to run one more play, barring Palestine taking a timeout, but they can take this clock down under the 40 seconds. And there it is, takes it, hands it to Wright. Wright's got an open field, and he is gone. Congratulations, Maddox Wright, from 51 yards out. Maddox Wright, touchdown.
That is great for that young man right there, sophomore. He just had 72 yards in his first varsity football game and a touchdown, so good for him. That is awesome. 51 yards, I believe. His first touchdown, I believe, in his high school career. So,
at least on varsity, so he is in the stat books. Great job with just over 33 seconds left to go, and his teammates there ready to absolutely salute him and help him off the field. Great job.
That is great to see. That is pretty cool.
Williams set to hold. Jimenez set to kick. There's snap. It bounces on the ground, but Williams, as always, does a great job, gets it up, and our kick is good. Yep. Our score, Kilgore 54, Palestine 3, 33 seconds left to go in the ball game. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back.
Kilgore Tire Center is located at 2601 Highway 259 North. They are your local Cooper Tire dealer. Open from 7:30 a.m. to 5 o'clock p.m. Monday through Friday, and from 7:30 until noon on Saturdays. As well as new tire sales, they offer balancing, rotation, and flat repair. Kilgore Tire, along with Cooper Tires, is a proud sponsor of Kilgore High School football.
Laird Insurance Agency, 2700 Stone Road, is an independent, trusted choice insurance agency serving Kilgore's personal and business insurance needs since 1923. As an independent insurance agent, they can shop your insurance with companies like Travelers, Safeco, Hartford, and Progressive. You may call Bobby Bean, Harvey McClendon, or Tisha Martin at Laird Insurance Company at 984-5000 or on the web at lairdins.com.
Back out at R.E. St. John Stadium on a Thursday night. Kilgore leads 55-3 over the Palestine Wildcats.
I think the Bulldog faithful have seen enough, and they are filing out, ready to go home. Since it's a Thursday night, most of them probably have to go to work tomorrow, so they're getting out of here early. We appreciate their support, of course, and hopefully they'll listen to the Geo Nix postgame show on the radio on the way home.
It's going to be a short kick, fielded at the 5, so Palestine will get to return it one more time. Makes a few men miss. It's going to be a good job bringing it out. Brings it out to the 29-yard line by Ashton Cook, and that's where Palestine will take over. I'm hoping they just take a knee and let's end the ball game. But you never know. With Kilgore scoring late, Coach Reyes may be like, I'm going to run a play too.
I will say this, Palestine has played a hard game, the whole game.
The whole game.
You know, that's hard for those kids being 0-8, 0-9, whatever they are, to come out and play and being on a losing end of a big-time ball game tonight. But they're still fighting hard, playing hard, and I really enjoyed watching them tonight. They're a big football team.
A lot of respect for those kids.
Yep.
Like you said, they're going to fall to 0-8 on the season. Kilgore is going to move to 8-1, 5-0 in district. Hutchinson in the shotgun, takes it. He hands it off over the right side, and it is blown up immediately on that carry, on that tackle. Sarah Call, who normally lines up as a fullback, with a great tackle on number 14, Desarian Cummings. He ends up losing a yard on that play, and I bet that'll be the final play of the game. 8 seconds left to go as we get ready for our GNX post-game show. Clock's going to strike 0, and that is it on a Thursday night in Kilgore, Texas at R.E. St. John Stadium. The Kilgore Bulldogs 55-3 over the Palestine Wildcats. We're going to take a break. Don will have our post-game interview, and we'll be back with our GNX post-game show.
Are you looking for a healthcare clinic that has low prices and a family atmosphere? Kilgore Quick Care is the place for you. We offer walk-in urgent care, primary care, and weight management with transparent, affordable prices. The next time you have a health